All right, guys, welcome to the Sparked Up Podcast. I'm your host, Conejo,
And your co-host Ben.
and today we got a special guest.
Sergio?
You want to see your last name?
Nah.
So, Sergio, tell me about yourself, bro. Like, what do you do?
What I do, like for work?
Yeah, like, what do you do?
Or
Or on your free time, too.
All right. So what I do for work is like my family owns a food truck. I'm like the main cooker, so it's more of a hibachi.
What led you guys to, like, start the food truck? Like, how did you guys decide
I guess during
to
like
do
the
that?
pandemic when it started, my uncle lost his when he lost his job. They closed it,
Yeah.
and he always had an idea with my dad that let's just open up. First it was like a restaurant, but then he was like, hey, let's do a food truck,
Oh,
and we started out in Rochester.
So, you guys started out from Rochester?
Yeah.
So,
Bro,
how many
that
food
shit
trucks do you
far
guys
as
have right now
fuck.
at the moment?
You could technically say two, but like, they're not really like you say that business separated.
Mm.
So it's like
Oh, different, like, different,
different
owned by
yeah,
different people?
Yeah,
Okay.
because like last year was my last year in Rochester,
Mm.
so we decided to separate. They go
How would you do it, bro? When
huh?
coming back
Oh yeah,
from
like
Rochester?
yeah. So like
Yeah, because you must have traveled, like, a good amount every day
day,
or every
yeah.
weekend?
So it was like every Monday through Friday I was like stay over there. On Mondays I'll go there like in the morning, but before that, like when I first started, I used to be there like I used to get there like on Sundays night,
Oh, okay.
like around like 8.
So, you wouldn't spend time at all, like, here in Minneapolis during the week?
Not really, cause I mean on Saturdays I'll go work with my uncle
Oh.
at his tire shop.
Oh, you're over Ben.
Yeah.
Like at the last podcast where you were talking about the same
Oh
spot.
yeah,
Yeah.
the same one
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
with the Okiko.
So you guys are related?
Nah.
Who?
You and
Sergio?
Sergio?
No.
No. I don't know.
No, we just
You
we just
guys
have family that
yeah.
like it's funny because
Bro, it's just big ass family.
yeah,
bro.
it's like so
From,
we all
like,
have like this.
Dominguez, huh?
Yeah, we have like
Yeah.
a common cousin.
Oh, okay.
It's funny.
So
Yeah.
common like ancestor or something.
No,
down
we
the
have a
line.
common cousin.
Cousins?
It's like everyone's related to her. Like it was like 4 of us.
Oh yeah.
What the hell,
And then,
bro? How does that even happen? Like
I don't
you
know.
guys
I
didn't
don't-
even grow up like knowing each other or like
No.
seeing each other
bro, it's
ever?
called life.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Bro,
man.
it's just
Oh, what the
it's just a
fuck?
big ass family, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
That is pretty big considering how you
probably
guys
part
aren't
of it
cousins,
too,
but
bro.
somehow in the end cousins.
Yeah.
It's crazy how it's like a big family because you guys are like not cousins, but somehow close to like cousins.
Yeah.
I guess it's like we just know, like our parents know.
Yeah.
They
parents
know each other. They know each other, so
From
Oh.
like Los Pueblos and shit.
yeah,
From Mexico.
From
Oh, from the
Mexico,
same
yeah.
spot, Morelos, or
yeah.
Yeah.
What is it like?
Clalayo.
Yours like 20 minutes, no?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
20 minutes, 10
You
minutes.
guys from Clalayo, right?
Yeah.
where's that at?
Clalayo?
Yeah, in Morelos, so or
It's
Yes,
like
in
it's like between the border between like Morelos.
In
Well, it's still in
Puebla, right?
Morelos in Puebla.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like
like
it's
between
like
there?
legit like where my dad has his house is like if you cross the river you're in Puebla.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got that.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been there like once. I think I went there twice.
For
Or
real.
once, yeah.
Have you been to
Nah.
Mexico?
Yeah, it's back in 2010.
Oh, so
Yeah,
it's been a
good.
minute.
It's been a minute. Yeah.
For you, it's been pretty recent.
I know you've been there pretty recently, no?
Yeah, I went there about like 2 years ago during COVID,
Yeah.
but everything was closed, so it wasn't really fun because
Yeah.
there wasn't much to do. Couldn't really buy stuff as well.
Me trajo la cazuela nomás.
Yeah, he got remember he got
Yeah.
everyone the cazuela. He got me, Ben.
Has your mom used it?
Yeah, they be using it all the time.
My
So
mom
like right thing
Putting
right
that bitch
now.
to work, bro.
Yeah.
You took it to
Either-
work?
Huh? No, she
took-
be putting
oh.
it to
To
work.
work, huh?
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you took it to
It's
work.
like,
I'm like,
they
damn,
do
bro.
like mole or like for me like they use it more for like you guys ever had like frijoles porcos?
Oh, okay. I was about to say, for me, it's just frijoles, bro.
Nah,
like
These are
sometimes,
frijoles.
sometimes it's the
Bro,
mole,
my
but it's
mom be
mostly the
putting mole
frijoles.
or like salsas.
Yeah.
Oh, like
The one you
salsa.
gave me was big, bro.
Yeah,
was like a
I
big
try
one.
to get all like
A good size.
good size and like
Yeah.
flat
Yeah.
from the bottom because since they're made by hand, they're all kind of like lopsided or just a little bit off.
Like, you guys know how like you have to like curarla or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Like
curarla.
cure, yeah.
Yeah,
cure.
that's why
I don't know
I,
how to
I,
do
didn't,
that.
I don't know. Like my mom, like
Yeah,
we
my
left
mom
there
used
for like
to.
a week and like just putting water and then go away and then
Mhm.
putting water and then once again.
and it
Like,
cures it or
I
something.
think it's because it's the barro.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, I was just
It
like
it
what?
cracks or
Yeah.
something
Oh.
like that, or it starts cooking up. I think
Yeah.
because they're made out of like ceramic,
Yeah. Yeah.
but like before the clone.
I use them for like frijoles porcos. I don't know if you guys ever had that.
But have I had?
It's called like
Nah.
frijoles porcos. Like they put like.
Bro, remember the bitch ass torta?
No, I don't.
You
No,
were there.
No, I don't think I was there. Where was that at?
We went to on the trampoline.
Wait, what do you mean?
We went over to
Oh, at Isidro's house
Yeah.
when we used to box outside.
his mom made some good ass tortas.
Oh man, I remember those
I
times.
think so. Yeah.
I think there's a page too. That's like the private page on Facebook where the fights are at.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
A little
There's
like
a video, huh?
There's
yeah,
a videos like
Oh, I
we
forgot.
recorded everyone. It was like between us.
yeah. There's like a fight video for
How many was
each
it? It was
one.
like just us, right? Yeah,
It was
'cause
just
it's
four.
mostly-
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was just four of us.
it's four of us. So it's like two. I think there's like
It's funny. Because
10 fights.
it's funny because like like my uncle's right there. He just seen us like boxing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I wonder if his parents ever thought like something weird. Like we
No.
were all just out there, fighting, beating each other up.
It was funny. Like he just like okay, he just,
Who
he
broke it, bro?
I think I don't know.
For what? Who broke what? The
The
trampoline?
The
Trampoline.
trampoline.
I
I
have
think
no
it just
idea.
started bringing by itself. To be honest, I think like once we got heavier, we started bringing the strings and stuff.
I remember too. We started boxing with one arm because we only had one set of gloves, so we would only do lefty or righty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whoever got like, we were all
Yeah.
pretty much righty. No one's a lefty.
Like whoever brought their stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes a little right hook would probably like slip in if you're a lefty.
Yeah. Bare knuckle.
Yeah.
Did they have it over?
Yeah.
No, man.
Did
That
you
was,
get a black guy?
no, the black guy came from the playing popcorn or something, where you like
yeah,
lay down on the trampoline and they jump around you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember I got a black guy and I went to school and like they pulled me aside. It was one of the deans. They're like, it was a lady at the time
She's
actually
like, is
waiting.
everything okay at home?
Yeah, she's like, is everything all right? I'm like, yeah. I
He said I was having fun.
yeah. I explained the whole situation. They thought I was lying, and I didn't know at the time like that. Like I guess that happens. Like some kids actually do lie because they go through some shit. It's pretty fucked
Yeah,
up.
at home.
And like I didn't know that at the time, so they kept thinking I was lying,
Yeah.
and I was just telling the truth the whole time. I mean, you were there.
Yeah.
Fucking need myself in the eye.
I think we were all there, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I remember like people get like when we used to that popcorn. Like I remember like with my cousins back then, dude. Like we used to hurt each other's back for that.
For real.
Cause you'd be jumping up high.
Oh, like you seen the that little video where it's like this dude jumping on the trampoline, and the little kid just jumps in,
Yeah.
and they like Mortal Kombat edit it,
Yeah.
so his spine is like
Oh,
breaking.
yeah.
He shut up about trambólico.
Yeah.
That one's so fucked up, dude. That
Yeah.
one looked like it fucking hurt.
No, it's
Yeah,
funny.
bro. But how was the week? How was your weekend, bro?
it's pretty good. I mean, just wake up, do the same thing.
Oh, nice. Do
Yeah, every day.
you have any like worst customer experiences they've ever had, or like what's the
Um,
worst customer experience you've ever had?
I have a couple. Not just one, to be honest. It was just like this this customer came in. I mean, like, I don't like talking about it as much 'cause I try to get like bad experience. But like to be honest, I don't know if he was off something. It was just like after like an event, like we just did like a huge event.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was like I was like mostly sold out of everything, and like he was demanding to have like shrimp, and like we kind of explained to him, we only have like 3 left. Usually with the meals comes with 4, but like we just we try as much as we can like to like solve the problem, I guess. But like at the end, like
He was understanding of
But what
the
happened?
situation.
like yeah, he like some people. I'm not sure if he was having a bad day. I mean,
Bro, some people just be bugging
Yeah.
out, bro. At Burger King
Yeah.
too, bro.
like
It's
the only
just
thing
random
I don't
people.
like, 'cause I've seen this around with other people too, like with this other lady too who owns like a food truck out in Minnetonka.
yeah.
I mean like I'm like before like she like said like don't yell at my
Like the
employees.
customers?
No,
Or-
they,
oh,
my,
at the
her
employees.
She's one of those type. Like I kind of respect that. Like she respects that.
But yeah, it's kind of
'Cause,
fucked up if
yeah,
the
yeah,
employees
because,
getting like
yelled
trash
at-
talked at
yeah.
them for like no reason when it's
Yeah,
like
I
like
mean,
when you're
if
trying
you
to
guys-
like
yeah.
de-escalate the situation and they keep
Yeah.
escalating it, it's kind of fucked.
Yeah, I mean like for me it's just like I remember I was watching these other podcasts with like can I say it?
Yeah,
Like
bro.
the
Yeah, you
name.
can say it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just if you guys ever know like this dude named Dave I think it's Gutterman. He's like well known in Miami, so he has like businesses, and he was saying it too. Like he's like, he's an owner. He met a lot of artists. A lot of artists go out for him. And he owns this club that's called Live, and like he says like like cover hospitality, and he's just like like I don't like it when like he says I don't like it when like when customers yell at my employees.
Yeah.
Cause like he'll go like straight up. He'll be like, don't yell at me. Like don't yell at my employees. I'm the one like the one who gets to yell at them is them. It's him actually, but like in an understandable way. So
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
there's,
at the end, he
there's
probably
ups and
doesn't even
downs. When you're in the hospitality business. So like
But it's also like respect me, and I
Yeah,
respect you.
yeah.
And from there, like
Yeah.
it goes a long way.
it's just like that's how I view like if you respect someone, kind of, you show the respect back. So
I guess that's something like a lot of people don't understand.
Yeah,
like
I
they
mean,
expect like
some
everything
people
to be given
expect
to them.
yeah,
like
or, like-
at least like in certain like situations, like in the food industry.
Yeah.
Like they already expect the
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 food would be like
hospitality
like
or
up there. Yeah, I mean,
not
but
knowing that they have to also like no, they don't have to, but at least be like a good person.
because like top of that, like knowing like you're taking care of like also like say for example of a restaurant, you're taking care of like the restaurant has like 100 seatings. You know, you're taking like 100 guys as well. So I mean, each one kind of knows too. But like obviously there's like a standard too, like where you know.
Is it hard to work out at a food truck? Like out the little cart?
I mean, mine's pretty big. I mean, I've seen some small ones. I know some people like some other food trucks like work in small spaces, and they said like they kind of bump into each other.
Oh, and the food trucks.
Yeah.
You don't be bumping?
No, not really. Unless like say for an example, like if someone's behind me, like trying to like put down the.
What about during like events when it's like I
It's
assume like
stressful
pretty
there.
busy?
It's stressful.
Do you guys like start bump? Does it ever get like chaotic in there? Like
Yeah, it gets chaotic. Usually like everything's thrown down mostly.
oh, thrown
like,
out.
Like no, not thrown out. Like what I mean, like messy. It gets messy.
Oh, okay. Like
like-
constant cleaning.
Yeah, constant cleaning. Even though, but like we won't do it till like the very end because we're so busy. And I like for me it's more busy because I'm on the grill.
Yeah. Okay, so since you're on the grill and you've seen anime, do you ever feel like Sanji or
San-
Soma? You know Soma from Food Wars?
Nah, I know Sanji.
You've never seen Food Wars
Nah,
though? Oh
nah.
man, that's a show I think you
I've
should,
seen
you
Sanji,
should
but
watch.
now
You feel like Sanji?
sometimes yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's only like when I'm prepping though. Like when I'm prepping food.
Oh, not when you're
Yeah.
cooking?
Yeah, now I want to cook because
Not there
everything is
yet?
like in the food trucks is like everything there is like already prepped.
You a
Oh,
lover
ready to
boy
cook.
too, bro?
Huh?
You a lover boy too?
What do you mean?
Like Sanji?
Yeah.
Yeah, see you be putting the heart down, you know, on the
Yeah,
rice.
Yeah.
Have you
playing-
seen that?
Yeah, I be doing like stuff. I don't know. I guess like once you're in the industry, like you try to like peep everything, like how everything's made. And you're just
Oh, like try
okay.
to see it like other way how other people do it.
Yeah, how other people do it, how like their I mean, there's every technique,
Yeah, there's
a lot
multiple
of
ways to like
multiple
do
ways
it
you can, like,
the same
handle
way,
stuff,
kind of.
You trying to be like Plankton?
Huh?
You trying to steal the recipes like Plankton?
No.
No, just like techniques, huh?
Yeah, just techniques. I mostly like focus on techniques.
Oh, okay.
Like how to cut stuff fast, just like to lower that time.
So like, let me ask you this question. So like, seeing that your business is like co-run with you and your father,
Mhm.
do you ever feel like he puts so much pressure on you to like go above and beyond?
Yeah,
what-
no, that's like I mean, my dad's like what, like 53, but like I don't know if you guys see him. Like he looks pretty old.
I mean, he looks pretty young in my
yeah,
eyes. but-
but I don't know. He looks pretty old to me. Like I'll just be like, oh, because like I guess constantly like now since like I guess me and him like we be having stress.
Mhm. Oh, but
Yeah.
you guys are at this point where you guys have like the same standards, or
Yeah, like
Oh,
what we
okay.
expect from each other.
Mm.
Like he gets up early to go park the car downtown.
Oh, it's not
Yeah,
like the early. Oh, so okay.
early morning. Like
So you go
sometimes
to
it
the
could be, like,
club and he takes care of the early task and you take care of
Yeah.
So
the
what time you wake
afternoon
up, bro?
task.
Like to go to
Some,
work?
well, now I mean it's mostly. I think next year I'm gonna start opening up. Like I think I'm the one who's gonna be handling most of that stuff because
Mhm.
little by little he's trying to leave me by myself.
So do you see yourself like like expanding, like getting more food trucks as well, or just
Yeah, but
like, is that what you mean by yourself? Like,
so my
opening
vision
one-
is like I guess open up a restaurant.
mhm.
But the problem is like I don't know. It's kind of like hard because I mean I've heard like I've like people who like mentor me
yeah,
and they're saying like I talk to like other business owners and they're like sometimes it's kind of hard running like a restaurant because top of that you gotta worry about like your sales, employees, who you're paying. Top of that like if they're doing the job well, because at the end of the day it's kind of like you're like owning the restaurant and
Yeah.
you expect like high standards.
yeah, because like you want
it's
good
I mean like
reviews, people to
yeah,
like it.
Yeah, people like to like it. So I mean like it's obviously like a business, So like
I think
it's
that is the hard part.
it's some people's like say for example like for me like it's my own business so I expect like people
Yeah.
to kind of know like what they're doing.
Yeah, like not
Kinda don't
everybody
have to
has
tell them,
like the same amount of like
Yeah,
I guess like the way
like work ethic.
yeah, like worth ethic, or
Yeah.
like if you see a spot and you're like, oh, like that's clean. Some
Yeah.
other people might be like, oh, that's
Oh,
not
that's not
clean,
clean,
or
yeah.
something. Okay,
Yeah, it's like that or
I kind of get what you mean just from the fact that like I work with my cousin and I've seen like some of like his business, like the business side that the customers don't see, and I've seen some parts where it's like it is pretty chaotic because like when things fail, but you still got to get the job done. So
Yeah.
you gotta like somehow work around that solution.
Yeah, you gotta work around a lot. It's always like that constantly. I mean, a lot of people say it might be like easy just opening up like the business, but usually like, say for an example, like me and my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a small business, but we're always constantly thinking like day and night.
Do you ever feel like you're overworked, or do you ever feel like he's more overworked than you are?
Sometimes I don't know. I guess we sometimes because depending on how busy we are, we gotta be like, okay, we gotta do this tomorrow. Say for an example, like he has to make the sauces. For me it's just like mostly like what me and my mom do.
But I like that
So
yum
I
yum
mean,
sauce.
huh?
I like that yum yum
Yeah,
sauce.
I saw
Pretty
like
good.
Smack.
so she's the one who like pack like what's it called? So, like everything's like homemade, everything's done like everything's done like by us by hand and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So like for me, it's more like I do more of the meat cutting.
So where do you prep this? You prep it in the food truck or?
Nah, my commercial kitchen.
You got a commercial kitchen?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, I
snap.
remember I helped you put in that fridge.
Yeah,
That shit was a struggle, bro.
yeah.
Oh my
It's just
God.
like yeah, it's a commercial kitchen, so you know.
Bro, you're gonna have to
Yeah.
show me that. I've never
Yeah.
seen
It's
it.
in the it's in the garage, right?
For where?
bro.
I mean, yeah, you're just gonna have to show me photos. 'Cause, it sounds pretty cool, commercial
Yeah.
kitchen. Because
Yeah, I
I've
mean-
only seen them in like restaurants, never at like
Yeah, I
like
mean,
someone's
it's-
HQ.
My Rochester one, I had it like with the restaurant. Yeah, I just paid them rent,
Oh, okay.
and like I just had my stuff in there, and would just show up, and then
But now it's better. Because now it's like
now it's
at,
better. I mean, now it's like, hey, like you just rent a space out, and then you just
like
have,
it's right there. You can just
have it right
do your
there.
thing.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, because it's in your own space. So it's,
Yeah.
you're just chilling.
yeah,
Nice.
that's what.
So, bro, how do you get to like partner up with all these other companies? I see you on Instagram. You be like posting them.
Yeah, like,
So
how do you
like
find
the
you?
beer, like
Yeah.
the
Do
beer.
they
How
find
do you
you or
link up
how
with
does
them?
that, like, how do
Sometimes they
you?
find me. So there's one lady that like I'm really grateful for. Like I never want to take the opportunity with her because I was the only one, just working in the back.
Mhm.
And then like when it gets busy, it gets like hectic.
So you've met already like the plug, as in like someone who took you further in
Yeah,
like with your business.
So she was like a beer down the block.
Oh,
so
okay.
she came. I think she lives around my neighborhood. So she told me, she was like, hey, like I have this business, like a beer business. I think you honestly would do good to like have more revenue. So it just took time for us, because I was parked like just in one spot, and usually I don't really recommend people doing that,
Oh, like
parking in one spot, because I mean more and more when you like learn the business, like you start learning more, you kind of be
Mhm.
like, okay, if I stay in one spot, they'll think like if it's like a restaurant.
do you ever feel like them doing like I forgot what the movie was called, but like they travel like the coast of California, like all different spots.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I think it's called Chef.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
it's called.
yeah,
Yeah, the guy
yeah,
from
yeah.
like Ant-Man,
Yeah, yeah.
the Hispanic dude was in
Yeah.
it.
No, I think it's
And Happy, I think.
And then
or-
Happy,
yeah,
yeah,
that's all good. Yeah.
yeah. So with him,
Would you ever do something like that?
I mean,
like-
I think you have to do a lot of permits.
Oh, permits.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
like check
that
the
movie doesn't
codes
Really,
and
yeah, they don't really talk about like permits.
like the hard part
where
behind
it goes
the
like
scenes.
behind, like you gotta like call the city. Hey, I'm gonna do this. And, like, how much you guys charge for like one day?
Yeah. Oh, you have to do that here, like
Yeah, so
like per
I've done
day or is
that
it per
in
year?
like Richfield.
Oh,
So
okay.
Richfield doesn't have a permit. They're not part of Hennepin. Like they're not part of like Minneapolis.
So how does it work over there? Are they more strict or more like lenient?
If it's like public parks, so they recommend you to get like a permit for
Mhm.
one day. So yeah, and then say for another example, it's just like if it's a private business, like or like any business, just for an example, like a brewery, if they're like known for private, so they have like their own lot, and they invite you, then you don't need no permit for that because you have permission by them.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
so then it's easier by them.
Yeah, it's easier. And now the same goes for like companies as well, like whoever books us.
Because you're like on their private property
Yeah,
essentially.
I'm on their property, so I don't like. So if like someone came, I'm like, hey, no, I'm like, well, I'm on their property. Well, I'm pretty sure they already know like I'm on their private property, so
Yeah, because
yeah,
that's already
yeah,
not
and,
part of
and they
the-
invited us, so
yeah.
yeah.
So
a lot.
that at least makes it easier.
Yeah, it
for
makes
you
it
guys.
easier for us. So we just like we don't have to we don't have to like pay for like permits. Like okay, we have to go there. So, and like long as like we just like talk to them and that's it. Yeah.
But when you was
Yo, what just happened right there?
when you was younger, like you ever thought you gonna
But honestly,
in the
bro,
cook industry or something
I
like
never
that?
thought. I
'Cause
mean,
you-
my family owns like like my other side of the family, like my uncles, like they own like restaurants.
Oh yeah, down the
That's
block,
always
right?
been my
Yeah.
question. Yeah.
Yeah, the
like,
one by the block. I worked when I was like 14 or 13.
Oh,
just like
with
helping
them?
out, like helping
Okay.
them out
You
because
clean the tables.
yeah, I was a busher boy.
But like, how did you
Oh,
get into
yeah.
the
We all
cooking
been
aspect?
there.
Because I remember you wanted to go to college for. I don't remember for what.
So
but
yeah, I did
like,
like.
how did you? How
I
did
went
you
from
find
this to
out?
that.
Yeah.
All right.
Like,
So
how
it
did
was
you do
kinda
that?
like
'Cause
this,
they're two
so-
like
Yeah.
different things.
So like so a lot of people like when I talk to people they're like yeah like I went to high school and everything. I had like an internship at Best Buy.
Yeah.
Bro, I always thought you were gonna be an office.
Yeah,
bro,
I didn't
work
want
in
that I was
the
gonna be an
and
office
shit.
kid because like I was gonna like
Like work in the offices.
I work in the office because I was already working in the office like in Best Buy like corporate.
Yeah.
And then I got transferred there for like no after the internship I got a job at the retail store, and then my way was like my way was like to just work back into the corporate
Back
job.
into the corporate. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I need to get a napkin because it's kind of cold in here.
Yeah,
Keep talking.
and then from there it was just like I think during like the retail, I just went from from retail I was in college, so after
How long
my
you go to college for, bro?
it was just for like a year.
Yeah. It's tough. Huh?
Yeah, it was
I mean,
tough.
it's not tough, but like
I
you
mean,
gotta
I
be
just-
dedicated.
You gotta be
bro.
dedicated. I mean,
Yeah.
I started liking a lot, so I stopped. Like, I started skipping class in the morning,
Yeah.
and then obviously, I mean, I got like academic suspension.
I could.
So I was like, so I couldn't go back for the. I could have peeled it, but then I decided not to go to college.
You
No
get.
more.
How long ago you went?
Like 2019.
You get the reimbursement that they gave out, or you didn't qualify?
I mean, I did the FAFSA.
FAFSA?
Yeah.
I know, but like
What reimbursement?
I don't know. They reimbursed me like
Like if you didn't use the money that they gave you?
yeah.
Yeah, they didn't reimburse
You
me.
did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I got like what, like 400, I think. Which was
Oh,
it was
yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it was
it was a-
100. It's not a lot.
But it was a little
Because
bit
the books,
everything
bro,
you
the
paid.
books was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a lot, bro.
That's the expensive part. The books.
The books are expensive, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Especially if you want like new or like pre-owned. But still, I mean, at the end of the day, the classes were expensive. Like I think I was taking 4 class. I was like 1,200, I think.
What
for-
college was you going to? If you want to say
Uh,
there or not.
I went to Normandale Community College.
Normandale.
So I mean, obviously for me, like everyone, like, so I graduated high school at Edina.
Did you go to college with homies or just you by yourself? Like,
Just being by myself. I
never-
knew some
you didn't
people
know
there, yeah.
some
But like
people?
usually people from like Edina usually go to like big colleges, like U of M. And
Oh,
there's
it's
just
a
me,
big
you
name.
know,
yeah,
the only minority. Like it was like a tiny minority
in that school at the
in
time.
that school. Yeah,
In
I mean,
Normandale?
no, in my high school.
Oh yeah,
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 yeah.
it was mostly Caucasian. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so it was kind of hard, but I mean, I think it was a good thing because you get some like there's some like programs that are in there that other schools don't have.
Oh, like in the inner cities.
Just because you're a minority.
Yeah,
Bro,
I do
heard
know
that
for
lunch was
one.
good as fuck, bro.
Yeah, you could tell my cousin.
For real?
When
You had
he
a good
tried-
lunch at
I
your
mean,
school?
yeah, but then I got bored of it, so I started not like.
I mean, it's lunch. It's
Yeah.
the same thing. It's gonna be
Yeah.
the same menu basically.
I mean, like we
every
had
month.
like almost like this Subway thing.
You can make your own sandwich.
Yeah, you can make your own sandwich. So that
Bro,
was pretty
at,
smack,
at
yeah.
Roosevelt we did have one too.
That line
right?
was huge though, always huge.
Dude, yours
Bro,
was big. I mean, I
Yeah.
can imagine yours being bigger.
No, but like I'm saying like for the sandwich line, like dude, I was like out the hallway.
No, that's
That
bro,
was
for,
pretty big, dude. It was
for
pretty
like
our-
you had to
no,
skip.
for-
You had
for
to get out
ours,
early.
it's like if
Yeah.
you wanted to go to
Yeah,
a
you
sandwich
had to get
line,
there early, bro. You had to get there early, bro. I felt bad because there was kids who would like run out of like 5 minutes of lunch. I'm
dude,
like,
I would
"Dang."
see that. They'd
I'm-
like sneak out of class right away and just to go get there.
That's
Not-
what I used to do. I used to sneak out because there was like different lunch periods. They were like, "Oh, you period 1, period 2, period 3."
Yeah.
I would just stay there for the whole entire time, just messing around.
No, for us it was
Exactly.
easy because like if you ever wanted a sandwich, dude,
Yeah.
it was like right there. The line was
Yeah.
always open because everybody
Yeah.
wanted the hot food. No one
Yeah.
ever wanted like the cold food.
Yeah.
And like,
then-
what was your sandwich combo? Do you ever have one? Or like
yeah, it was just like a flatbread.
that's it. You just get the
I have a
flatbread.
flatbread
or-
with like turkey,
Buffalo.
buffalo. Yeah, there's one from Buffalo.
Wait, did we have the same one? Because
I
ours
don't-
looked like.
It's probably the same. Well, I mean,
was
they're,
it
in the
buffalo
end,
like was it buffalo like it looked like buffalo sauce like the red sauce?
in the end, they're gonna have the same
True.
like the same things, but his
But
probably just
I
had more
heard the ones that were
toppings.
really good. Their best lunch it was either Manantanca or
White soda.
high schools. I heard they had to get lunch out there.
I could see Minnetonka's being good.
You know,
just
it's
'cause
Minnetonka. Minnetonka's
I wanted to go there at
wealthy.
the time.
Wealthy, yeah.
Like,
it's
Minnetonka?
wealthy.
Yeah, after
Minnetonka's
freshman
wealthy,
year when
bro.
I was like picking
Bro, remember we
schools
went
and I
to
was going all over
Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, we were fishing.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah,
those
yeah.
people probably think we exotic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was pretty cool.
I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty nice out there though.
And then Dinah side.
Yeah.
Dinosaur.
But I said, yeah, from there I just went to college, and then from there I just dropped out. I think, and I was doing like part time. Well, yeah, I was doing part time
But what
Remember-
made you like drop out? Like,
completely.
yeah, like how did you know
Looks
that?
like
I guess that wasn't like your
College. Well,
like-
I mean, my parents always knew like this. Like I always told them when I was little. I didn't, like my 2 siblings, like they graduated, they have degrees and everything.
Oh, did you feel like pressured from like your family like to go to college or?
Kind of, but not really though, because it was like I always told them
Yeah,
like,
like,
I'm
it was
not
up
I'm
to
not
you,
gonna go
but,
to
like-
college. Yeah, like,
like, did
since I was
they-
little, I was telling them I'm not gonna go.
But they kind of like influenced it on you.
Yeah,
or- Okay.
they kind of influenced me to go. But then afterwards, they just like you
feel
kind
that's-
of grow as your class. Like you kind of follow their trend.
Yeah.
Like I mean, everyone like from like my school like just went to college, but then after that like I just dropped out. I have like homies who are like right now like completely dropped off. Like and they were smart. We're talking about smart.
Yeah,
And
they
they just-
dropped out.
And they just dropped out. I guess I mean they weren't for them.
They probably have something else in
They
mind.
had something
like
else
they
in
probably
mind.
yeah, like they probably
Yeah.
just realized they
'Cause
got
they
out
were,
early
like, 'cause
before
obviously
it
it's
wasn't
true,
for
right?
them.
If you think about it, like for example, if you take a business
guys want
class, like no. If you take a business class, like, do you know if like the teacher have a business?
No.
No,
They
but I
probably
mean,
don't.
but they can
Like,
also,
they
they
could
can
like
also
the
know.
fat gym teacher.
Like it's like that, yeah. Like if they're it's like that.
Yeah.
It's like like today's era, like today now, like nowadays era, like I don't think you need a degree, bro. No.
He said
You
you
can
got
literally
I mean,
YouTube.
well, I feel
Yeah,
like you
got
do, but
YouTube.
for,
You-
for,
yeah,
certain,
bro.
for certain things, I feel like now you
Certain,
you
yeah,
don't
but
you
say
don't
if
need
you
them
want to be a
as
computer
like that.
freak, like
I think you
doing
mean more
data
like
or like what's called for an
getting
example.
more
Like,
information.
Yeah,
is
'cause I
easier.
started seeing
like
for
computer science, or like
certain-
computer science. Like say for an example, if you want to make websites, like
You could take like a course RA course.
yeah.
And like I saw like you might get like the lower end of the stick, but like you can literally get like like the platform and then build your way up
Yeah.
to like the top of that career field.
Yeah.
Like it just takes like the putting in like at least 6 months of like training and that's it.
But the thing is, it's like
Well, no,
easier.
that's
It's
it.
more accessible for people like to get that information. You know?
Yeah, nowadays
So,
it's more
like,
easy to get information.
Yeah, that
bro.
is
you go to
true.
college.
Yeah.
If you can learn by yourself
Yeah.
and you like want to learn, then you could do it on your own.
To be honest, it's all you putting in the work, bro. How many hours you putting in?
Bro, I know Sergio be putting in
how
that
many
work,
like
bro.
how many times like
Yeah,
you're sacrificing?
that is true.
I'm not gonna lie,
man.
bro. For 2 years, yeah, I was sacrificing like a lot, bro.
But
Like, not,
it
like
pays
I
in
was
the
like
long run.
legit, bro. Like for the 2 years that I was out in Rochester, bro. Like it was just I was literally all by myself.
Because I'm pretty sure now.
Besides, I mean at the time, you know, I had a girl.
You don't
So-
got it no more?
Nah.
Oh damn.
That's
We can talk about that
crazy.
another time or
Hey,
something.
bro, hit up the boy.
Nah, just like you know, cause I mean, bro, like when you're doing something like a lot, bro, you just kind of like drift away from people.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you're too
So-
focused on
Yeah,
your
you're too
goal
focused
and
on your
like
goal,
trying
yeah.
to
How'd you
at
feel,
least for
bro?
you, like
Like,
trying to
I'm
build
not
your
gonna lie,
business.
bro, it
up.
was
Those
like-
2 years, bro.
I still feel it to this day. I mean, cause you know I'm in Minneapolis now,
Yeah.
so I'm literally starting the business again from the ground up. So it's like, you know, I gotta redo the whole thing again. It's like that.
I feel it, bro.
So like right now I'm building like, you know, the brand.
Like you're following, yeah.
Yeah, the following, the brand.
See, that's what me and Ben are still trying to do, and we're kind
Yeah.
of struggling, but that's because it's harder because
What did you do? Like,
yeah, like
I seen that you use Instagram a lot.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Instagram helped a lot.
Is that
shout
what
out,
helped you out the most?
shout out to my barber. He was the one.
your
who,
barber.
He was the one who told me about it. He's like, yo, just hop on Instagram.
But like
'Cause
doing
this-
what on Instagram? Because I
I just be pulling like clips, like reels.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
the
that's something. Yeah,
food.
that's something we haven't
'Cause,
really
like,
done too much.
I mean, out there, like in Rochester, yeah, like my uncle, like will use Facebook, and I'm not gonna lie with you. I honestly feel like Facebook
Bro,
is like for
Facebook
old
is
people.
dead, bro.
Well, no,
But like
but-
the only,
but
the only,
that's
the only
the thing,
people,
though,
the
that-
only people that you see on there is just like us, like people
No,
like.
but that's
like,
the
like,
thing. That's the
alright,
thing, though.
like you kind of say like us Mexican kids that are beyond there, you know, just joking
But-
around, posting memes. You
No,
know,
but-
that's
but
us, you know.
I used to think Facebook was for old people too,
Yeah.
but now recently I've started to see like the networking side, like
Yeah.
how you can do it. I just got the wrong I got the wrong like I guess not fan base, but like the wrong I just added like random, you know, everybody at the time. I didn't
Yeah.
add like the certain people that actually would like help
Well,
me or
yeah,
or just
No,
like
just like that, bro. Just like I don't know, you just. Yeah, I
or
feel like
like
Instagram helped
like
a lot.
LinkedIn. I used to
Yeah.
think LinkedIn
Yo,
wasn't
LinkedIn
like
was pretty good back
yeah,
then.
it is
Yeah,
it is pretty good.
It
still.
it was like the Facebook of like.
Like the
jobs.
yeah, like it's pretty
So,
good on
yeah.
having that too because it tracks like all your career stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
but
That's
like
when I do
yeah,
be
I guess
popping.
like yeah, I think Instagram. You gotta know like where your followers. Your
Yeah.
Who
base.
taught you all this? Like, you just learn as
Breath
you
and breath,
went?
yeah, I just kind
or
of learned how it went. Yeah,
Like finding out like what worked for you and what
like
doesn't.
what we're frequently with in it.
You
Yeah,
ever pay
I
for
say
any
like a lot.
ads?
Huh?
You pay for ads and stuff or no?
Yeah, like say for example, if I wanted to add, like put like this one like page or like this one photo,
Mhm.
then yeah, I'll add that. I'll add money to it. You know,
Oh,
sometimes
okay.
you gotta like you know, obviously with the business, always like it's an investment.
Yeah, it's an investment because you
It's
gotta
not-
you gotta
Yeah,
invest money to make money.
to make
You
money.
can't just-
Yeah, yeah.
It is
yeah.
pretty hard to just make money without investing money, but it's possible.
Yeah.
But
There's like some people like, you know, I don't know why, but like it's just me in general. That's how I think. There's people who invest in stocks, bro. They be always like like a lot of money, like hella money. Like some people be putting like a good like a rack, you know, or like not a
Ooh.
rack or like kind of like good 20 racks into like.
but if you play it right, the return can be good.
Dude, the return could be good, but like you know how long is it gonna take though? Like 5 years to like 2 years. Like bro,
But-
you
but
could
that's the
open
thing.
you could open a business with that much like around that much money and then just put more into it and then you know you get the investment like
What would you invest in? A property or a stock?
I'll say
Or, like,
property,
real estate.
real estate. Yeah, I feel like that. I mean, I think you know.
for,
Kind of
the
like
long
it's
run.
like nowadays, you know, like what's good, like land. Always,
Yeah.
land.
I would
having
want to
land.
invest in real estate just so I can have like start building generational wealth for my kids.
Yeah.
And for the fact that like my plan would be
But
like
you know, typically generational wealth is like only lasts for like 3 generations, and then
Yeah,
it's
well,
done,
I'm-
and then it's done. You
Bro,
know,
yeah, ever seen that?
I'm gonna have
circle?
to put my kids in
Yeah.
check
Like
and like realize like you don't want to go back.
moments create weak kids. and
Yeah.
then weak kids create like I don't know something like that.
Yeah, I mean that's on
And then it
them
just
if they
dies
want to
off and it
ruin
goes
it.
in
I'm
a
just setting
circle
up, I
again.
guess, my kid pretty much.
Yeah.
And then if he doesn't want to set his up and his doesn't want to set up theirs, that's on them. you know?
yeah, it's kind of like you kind of leave it up to them, but at the same time, like I don't know. I feel
Like-
like with my kids, cause I guess I could say I was kind of raised pretty good, but I had like everything kind of handed.
Bro, but our parents really like risked. the
But like,
chance,
cause they wanted
Well,
everything
that's,
for
yeah,
us.
it's because
yeah.
we're first gen, so for
And
us
that's
it's,
what
it's,
you're
it's
right.
Yeah,
harder
so
because
yeah.
now it's up to us to like build our foundation.
Yeah, cause
here
like
in our
yeah, like
generational
because
wealth
like
for our
my dad
kids.
says like once no, like he's gonna retire, so he's gonna leave everything to me.
Mhm.
So it's up on me like what fails.
Yeah, pretty much. Because they came here so they can give you the better life,
Yeah.
and now it's up to you to actually get the better
Better
life.
yeah. So I mean, I already saw like like how the business is. And everything. I mean, yeah, it's good money, but it's a lot of hours of work.
Yeah,
It's not constantly like like say for example, there's times where like I miss events like I want to go to like parties, but then there's just like I have to take care of the business
Yeah.
because I have to like I have to like that's the only time I'm making money. So
I've noticed like the putting in work part, just because when I was editing the episode 3, that took me like about 8 hours,
Yeah.
and I still had to work my normal job, and then like balance my life as well, and then I had
Yeah.
to do that, and it's pretty hard
Yeah,
because
it's
you're
about
doing two things at
balancing
once
one.
before the
That's what a lot
other.
of people don't know about. Yeah, a lot of people don't know like how much work it goes put in
Yeah,
behind
like
it.
what goes behind like
Yeah,
the
like
the scenes of building the business.
Yeah, like what goes behind it. What like how much like say for example with me like I do preparation. So
Oh that's the thing too. You haven't even like mentioned your business. Like, what's the
Yeah.
name of your business?
If people know, they know. I don't know. I to me as like in general, I don't like telling like what I do.
Why? Like,
I don't know,
I feel
'cause-
like you should always like enjoy and like take
Yeah.
pride in your craft, because
like,
that's your craft.
Yeah, because a lot of people like my brother just like like when I used to, like when I opened up like a business account, like they just like everything was under my name. They're like, well, like you're 20. At the time I was 20, so I was like, yo, you have this. I was like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I was just like, but I'm just like, but I don't like because it kind of I guess you ever heard like money kind of change people.
Yeah.
And like that's why I always have that mindset like I don't want to like that's what I don't like
You don't
people
wanna
knowing.
change?
Yeah, I don't want people knowing like what I do.
Okay.
I just kind of want them to be surprised that like be like, yo, okay, but like he doesn't really show that off. So yeah,
Yeah.
they just be like, okay, but like yeah, the majority of the time like a lot of people like either like the people like who know like who's like behind it and they see me, they're like, oh, like hey bro, like that's you. I'm like, yeah, I like they're like they'd be surprised.
Oh, they
like,
don't be knowing that
yeah,
it's
sometimes
you.
they like who it is, but oh that's you, like that's you. I'm like yeah, I'm like you do. I mean they were like they always mention about my dad. They're like, oh, the old guy. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, he's funny, huh? He's like, yeah. Like everyone tells me, bro. Like my dad's funny. Like,
So then, if they don't be knowing, have you ever caught people who like bad mouthing your business, and then you kind of just like,
I mean, bro, like
that's
there's
me, like
it. I don't really
not
care.
like bad mouthing, but like.
I mean, a lot of people say it's good. I mean, I don't know. Like,
So you've never caught. So
I mean, I
in the
probably
end,
have.
like at least
but,
people
like,
close
that-
to you like
yeah, I
actually
don't
know
like,
it's you.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like I don't really care. At the end of the day, like because I know what I'm doing and I know what I'm doing right.
I mean, there has to be.
There
haters,
always
right?
has to be, bro. There's always like one, like there's always gonna be like a person, like even my dad told me like a couple times, like there's always gonna be like people like not like what's it called,
They just like
just
hate.
not gonna like you, or just
Yeah.
like that's how it is. It's just like there's some people who like don't like McDonald's,
But
there's people like who.
that's the
don't.
thing though. You can actually make careers out of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you can actually own a franchise
Yeah.
and actually make money off
Off
that.
of it,
And
yeah.
people like.
but like
I was always told like
Yeah.
never to work there until like. Yeah, it is gonna take long to maybe build that franchise, but it is
Yeah, you
it
get
is
it all-
possible.
but,
You
like,
know,
I
like
heard,
the
like,
income is there.
yeah, like
make money,
behind it though,
the
like
potential.
there's like a good fee though. If you-
Yeah,
If you watch it like what's it called
the founder or which one?
no I'm just saying like
Or-
in general like
Oh, like a fee.
You seen the
Started?
Chick-fil-A
the
one?
fees.
That takes like $10,000.
Yeah, I think supposedly what I heard is like
But I heard it's like very limited
it's like
to
2
actually
million
get
to
in
start
there.
up a franchise for McDonald's.
2 million.
2 million.
2 million, yeah, 2 million.
But I can see the return being really good
But-
just because
But like
everybody goes
obviously,
to McDonald's.
because McDonald's is like what like a real estate business.
Mhm.
They're known for real estate.
yeah,
There's
'cause
all over.
they own the land, right?
They own the
Or-
land, they own everything, so they're known as a real estate.
I mean, I see that as pretty
Yeah.
smart because you own that spot. Like you own
Yeah.
the whole spot
See, bro, it all goes back to real estate, bro.
Yeah.
It all goes back to
Yeah.
real
To
estate.
to making money. Well, it all starts with owning the land, because then when you own the land, it's
And then if you
your
own
land.
like
Yours, bro.
multiple franchise, obviously you're gonna pay more in tax, more fees to like the court to the
Yeah, but there's like loopholes around
Yeah.
that, legal loopholes.
yeah.
I mean, do you see? I
Bro,
don't see
where
them
do
as bad.
Do
I
you
mean, I'm
know
not
any
gonna lie,
loopholes, bro? Do you
I
know any
mean,
loopholes,
I'm bro. Like what I've seen businesses or like other people. Like I be watching, to be honest, bro. Like a lot of like sometimes my dad would be like, I be watching too much anime, but like behind it, I be watching like what's called like like $1 billion people. Like
What's your favorite anime right now?
if you're anime, I'd say right now I'm watching My Hero Academia.
My Hero, all season 6.
Nah, I don't watch it yet until it's fully done.
Bro, Omar is gonna spoil it for
Nah,
you.
I don't-
Yeah, I'll spoil it
If
at
you
a
can't-
later
you start
time.
talking to him, bro.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah,
watching now. You
spoil
guys seen Chainsaw?
Yeah, I've
Man?
seen the Chainsaw
Yeah.
Man. I had to stop watching it just because.
It's pretty dope. I like it.
Nah, I mean, well, I had to stop watching it just because it gets too not too real, but you start thinking like
Yeah.
I don't know about me, but like you start thinking about that like
I like what's called for sure Attack on Titans.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I mean that's a masterpiece right there. Not gonna count. That's a masterpiece.
It is pretty good.
You know, you see how like they were like last year, like I think this year, I think they were the #1 anime,
Yeah,
and then like
because you don't got filler too,
yeah,
which is the
and
best
then
part.
and then the good thing is like they're smart. They're smart how they playing it because they were like #1 anime of the year, and then
Mm.
they said it says some like let's go screw you guys. We're dropping season what's it called
Season 6, I think, or
what is it?
no,
Season
season 4.
season 4 like what is it, part 3?
Yeah,
Part 3.
or I think it's still part 3 of
Ye-
season 3.
No,
or
season 4. Season 4, the final season.
Part
and then-
3.
and then yeah, the one that's coming up.
Damn, bro, y'all
Part-
know your anime.
Part
huh?
I think it's part 3.
Part
Who
3.
knows? Dude, I'm gonna be mad. I'm not gonna lie with you. This is part 4.
Dude,
I'm like they're playing it too smart. Like I'm like, okay, this is gonna be the
but it's good though to milk
yeah.
the money off it.
Yeah,
Like, I
'cause
mean,
they're-
if
I
it's
know
gonna
they're gonna
end,
make
you might
the-
as well get as much money
they're
as
gonna
you
make
can
hell,
off
yeah,
it.
they're gonna make hella money. So like with season, the final season, part 3. I mean, who knows? They could probably. I'm pretty sure they played the cards right. They're gonna
I
be
mean,
the
they can make
#1
a lot,
anime of the year
just
for
'cause
that year.
a lot of
again.
people are already like waiting for that too.
Yeah.
It literally is that good. It's like the
It's
anime.
crazy. How'd you like? It's crazy how I started watching it because I didn't know the first episode dropped in 2012, and then it stopped for like a couple years.
Yeah,
And like 2 years later, 3 or 4. I think 2013, and then
that's when season 2 came out.
no,
Or
season
the
1,
teaser? Or
season 1. I think, but that was the first episode. I think after that, I think I heard they took a break for like 2-3 years,
Yeah.
and it came back when I was like in high school, and I didn't knew what the heck was Attack on Titan until like everyone started talking about it.
Oh,
Because
okay.
you know, like in my school there was like clubs, and everyone
Oh,
like
they
had-
actually had like the anime.
they had
club?
anime clubs, and then like I just hear like these anime people that be like Attack on Titan is like just dropped season
Damn.
2, season 2, season 2.
How would
My
you find the
homie-
clubs?
You
I don't
said
know,
I'd
my
be
homie-
happy the fuck up.
Yeah, my homie like he
Yeah.
was funny as hell. Like it's called we were in wrestling, and he was just like, "Yo," he's like, "So did you watch Attack on Titans season 2?" And I was like, "What is that, bro?" I'm like, "What the heck is that?" I'm like, "What the heck is that?" You know me, like in my home, like it's called like I had like a study hour, so you know I just started plugging in my
Later, real quick. We had a study hour.
yeah I had a study hour, so I was just like, all right, I'm gonna plug in like for an hour. So just like I plugged in my headphones. What? What?
Didn't you?
Huh?
You be going crazy.
Who?
Hey, bro, didn't you?
My boy.
My boy, you talking too fast,
Yeah.
bro.
I don't know.
No, didn't you get? I don't know if I want to say this, but. Hey, but remember, didn't you get suspended at school?
Oh yeah.
Well, that was back in middle
I'll let
school.
you mention
Yeah,
that.
I'll
Like,
let you-
what happened there, bro?
back in middle school.
You
It
wild.
was-
like,
it
you
was-
wild,
it was
you
in-
wild.
Like, what was he doing?
You know.
That's if you want to say it. If you don't want to talk about it, we don't gotta
you
talk
know,
about it.
I mean, bro, I was young, bro. I think everyone does some stupid
Shit,
stuff.
bro.
You know, everyone does stupid stuff when they're young. You know, they
Hell
regret
yeah.
it.
I did some stupid shit in
Oh,
high
you know,
school.
yeah. I mean, I got like
You said in high school.
in middle school, bro. Everyone,
Yeah.
I think everyone in middle school knew who I was. Like,
In middle school?
'Cause,
Because
like,
of that incident?
no, that top of that incident, like it was my eighth grade year, and then they like the teachers like no, the vice principal talked to me. She was just like, "Yo, Sergio, if you get suspended one more time,
You're out?
like that's I'll be expelled." Like not even one time. She's like, "If you get in trouble one more time, you're expelled." And I was like, "What?"
Like trouble
Okay.
or being expelled?
Like if I do something bad again, and I was like, "Damn,
When it? Of that?
I'm good."
Well, not you.
He said
Yeah, I know you don't smoke,
Yeah, I
so I don't
know,
want to,
yeah, I get
like
paranoid.
put it on you.
I get paranoid.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I got paranoid.
This is cool. We smoked though.
pretty
This
weak-
is not for your
recently.
business?
I got paranoid pretty recently from the
Yeah,
lot.
no, I think
It
that's the
was
reason.
pretty terrible.
Yeah, I don't like.
How, bro? What
Yeah.
happened?
Like, I just over smoked. It was a day where we did some like tweak shit where well, basically you rolled a blunt, put wax in the blunt as well. And then it was my dumbass idea to put wax on the other blunt
Bro.
because it had a hole, so we had to like with no
Bro,
papers, we had
we're
to
never
seal it.
doing that again. You know the Duchess.
Here, you got to talk
Yeah.
a little closer.
There was one Dutch and then se rompió, and then Omar took out the other Dutch and he's like, just put it inside like a burrito. I'm like, fuck it.
Chipotle.
Yeah, basically like
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 Chipotle.
double
Yeah.
wrap the Dutch,
Chipotle.
double wrap the Dutch.
Yeah.
Dude, that Dutch actually burned really slow with the wax, so like
Yeah.
it burned about like an hour, 30 minutes, maybe almost 2 hours. But it was way
No.
too much, bro.
Yeah. I remember.
The Nick,
bro,
like,
I'm never doing that again.
Remember,
bro.
I mean, like, you remember like, when we bought like edibles?
Edibles?
Yeah, dude, that's the reason why I don't like doing it, bro. Cause like they hit you out of
Nah,
nowhere, and I
bro,
get paranoid, bro.
edibles-
I'll be like, what? I think that's the reason why I
I don't
stopped.
know, bro. Edibles are
Yeah.
different. Everybody tries edibles and they get a bad experience. And they
Yeah.
don't smoke
Dude,
it
one of
out.
my
like-
cousins did edibles. He did them like the day before at like 5 o'clock. Me and him ate them at the same time. They still hit him the next day after while at work. Like,
Oh yeah, what's it called? I remember one time I was over at your house.
mm-hmm.
Remember how I was just hitting that pen and we were just like, and I was,
Yeah.
and I was thinking it was like a it's called like a vape, and then dude, the next day, dude, I was
You were
I still
so
felt it.
high off it.
Yeah, I was so off of it. I was like, what? Like, this is. That's the reason why I don't like doing it, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that at the time, but like it does affect people differently.
Yeah.
Like
That's
I
what,
used to be
mm.
like ignorant of that fact. Like I used to think like, oh no, the people are just tweaking, but no, it actually does affect everybody differently.
Yeah.
Like
I think that's the reason why I kind of like I stay away from it. I don't care if you guys like smoking or anything. It's just not.
trying to.
Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of like
Yeah,
I don't know. I get for me personally, I just tell everyone it gets me paranoid. So
I mean everybody got their
yeah,
thing. You know, it doesn't always have to be that.
it's
Your
kind
thing could also just be chilling. You
yeah.
know, just
There's
no
times where like I
drinking,
got the
no
munchies
smoking,
and
none.
stuff.
He said I got the munchies.
But you know, just I don't know. I kind of hate it though. You're in there. It depends.
Yeah, I realize sometimes I get the
Yeah.
munchies, but sometimes I don't get the munchies. What about you, Ben? Do you get like the munchies, or you be getting the munchies all the
I get
time, or
all the
like is it
munchies,
like
bro.
sometimes like you don't or don't?
He says-
I be eating, bro.
The cereals. He said he
fruit,
puts
bro.
banana and everything in
I
there.
swear, bro.
He's like,
Bro, I be eating hella fruit.
nah. For me, it's like, nah. I can't. I don't know.
You just get you don't even be eating
Yeah.
at all.
No, but
But
I don't.
I
know.
don't think so. You just, I just
I just
don't
probably
think
hasn't had
that's just
enough time to
Yeah.
like experience it.
I
No,
mean,
he just
yeah,
doesn't
you
like
catch
it.
him like here, just here and
Yeah.
there, like smoking like vape and stuff.
Yeah.
I bet it's just.
Oh, like at the club.
Yeah.
Oh
just,
yeah,
like,
I've seen you at the club.
Hey, you
bro.
wanna
You be
show
going
us
there
that or
pretty
not?
recent, huh?
You wanna show it off or not?
Nah. Cause
I'll
it's
feel
un
it, I'll feel it.
it's unreleased yet, but yeah.
Oh, like
Yeah.
the jarabe, you know?
No, oh that one. Nah, it's called nah, yeah. We at the club, you know. That's where we like, I guess you could say, my free time.
Yeah.
Your free time?
Yeah, that's like say for example, like you know, on the
Bro,
weekends.
how do you do
Yeah,
it, bro?
how do you-
How do I like
do that?
wake
Like,
up? I don't
no,
know.
it's just like
no, not how you wake
every
up.
weekend,
Yeah.
like
you just
like,
go
how can like
consistently.
yeah, how are you not like you
Part
don't
of
get
it?
like burned out or like
There's days where I get burned out. but I'm not
tired
gonna lie,
or
yeah.
you just
But
chill?
you just be going.
Like say like last week, I just didn't feel like going. So I just didn't go at all.
But like how do you manage to still make it a work? Like let's just say on
Oh, it's because
Like-
depends, bro. Because like I mean, if it's a brewery, bro, I mean, I'll just do. You know, we enter from like what, like depends. Like
Oh, you have,
sometimes it
like,
could
a
be
late
from
start?
12. We have a late start. So
oh, okay.
we have a late start like 12. There's times where I tell them, like it's just not me because of like how it is. Because just to be honest, it's just like how I view the sales. So typically, there's some breweries that like I know that be kind of like at the time when they open at so they open like an hour before us, so like and they want us to be there at 12. There's times where like there's nothing there at 12. So
Oh,
I
so-
come at a certain time where like I know it's gonna be busy, and I'd rather just get the busy. Like you know, I'm like, all right, we're gonna get busy.
Yeah, like you kind of already know. Because I
Yeah.
think I went to a brewery one time in the morning. They have pretty good breakfast, but
There's some who like have
but like nobody really like not at least
Like
not
food?
nobody, but not a lot of
Yeah.
people drink in the morning.
yeah. I think that's a good not a lot of people drink on the morning.
'Cause-
They be asking us like they be like, hey, do you guys want anything? And we're like, no, it's too
Bro, my son, bro. My son be fucking up the
the breakfast in the morning.
the
No, The what?
the rice, bro.
Yeah,
The rice? Oh, he be loving it?
fucking that
Yeah.
shit up, bro.
Damn.
Yeah,
I always get a side for him, bro, when I go.
Yeah, I mean, some people know me like you know as like
With
the
the yum
hibachi
yum
guy.
sauce?
So,
He
oh,
said the hibachi.
hibachi
yeah,
guy?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why they call me that. I'm just like okay. They
So
be
that's
like-
you?
Sometimes people like they
You
call
the
me like,
samurai?
nah. Oh, I'm about to get a wrap soon. So like everyone like res right now. Like I don't have it wrapped. I just have like a.
But how did
That's
that logo?
different.
Like, how did you choose that logo or that? Like,
I
like,
didn't choose
name?
it. The name came to me because I always talked about it because you know it's 612, you know the area code, and then obviously on your Snapchat, if you put on your filter, you keep swiping to like the 612. It says the 612, the city, and it shows you the city, like you know
If
Minneapolis
you-
City.
That's soon, please.
And then I just came up with the idea, and
With the idea and the name like that.
I just named it like that. I mean, because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I love
Was
this.
it easy? Because I feel like for me,
It
it
is
was
nice. It's
it's
a
a
name
catchy
that
name.
rhythms, yeah.
It rhythms, like you know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
It
lie, it
goes- it
rhythms,
goes
bro.
with
And
it.
then top of that, I was like, yo, I love Minneapolis in general. Like,
yeah. I mean, yeah. It's
I
a
know,
612, you know,
I
it's our
know,
city,
yo,
the Twin
suburb kids
Cities.
be talking bad about it, but
He said,
when
I
I-
love Minneapolis.
No,
but
what
when
is
I-
it?
but-
At the end of the day, they're
no,
always
but at the end
here,
of the day, you
bro.
guys are always in my city, you know.
That's what
Like,
I'm
they're
saying.
always in
They're
my
always
city, bro. Like
here.
I'll be like, what? Like,
I mean, this is where the clubs are. This is where
Yeah,
everything
like,
is.
this is everything, and they'd be
at
like-
the end of the day, everybody's gonna
it's-
come
You
to
ever
the
go to
city
St.
at
Paul
least
to
for
turn up?
something.
no, bro, I don't touch it, bro.
Wait, what? Wait,
Nah, I do touch it.
You ever go to St. Paul?
I
to
mean, there's
turn up?
nice areas in St. Paul. I mean, obviously,
There
it's
is nice areas.
No, I mean there
Mm.
actually is because with my cousin, we mostly work in St. Paul. I've seen a lot of nice areas
Yeah.
where I'm not
There's-
gonna lie, I kind of would
Yeah.
would
wouldn't
move
mind.
out there. Yeah, I would, but I
move
mean,
out there.
everything is
it's
far
like every
away.
city, bro.
Yeah,
It's
I
just-
feel like if you live in St. Paul, everything's kind of far away. Because what I've known, like they don't have like certain stores that we have, and
Oh,
or
like,
like or
It's different.
or
over
on
there.
top of that, like they like when I used to work over, in the retail store Best Buy, like they'll be like, we don't have a Best Buy. The closest one is in Richfield location.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, I
At
didn't
St.
notice.
Paul?
No, yeah,
I
in
didn't
St.
notice
Paul.
that with like
Damn,
Chipotle's
that's
over
crazy.
there.
Yeah,
Because well,
that's
like
like-
I'd look up
unless-
Chipotle's.
They got other brands. They got
Unless-
like
Unless they go like the
They
Woodbury.
got Hy-Vee.
yeah,
They
they
got
got like
Hy-Vee. Oh, Hy-Vee. Yeah,
got,
dude,
like-
Hy-
fucking love Hy-Vee over
yeah.
there.
instead of Chipotle, they got like Qdoba or some shit.
Or
Some
El
other
Panchos?
shit. El Pancho.
Panchos, yeah, Panchos kind of smack. I'm not gonna lie, I
Pancheros?
had Panchos. It's smack.
Mancheros? That's
Yeah.
pretty smack. I
It's
remember
pretty smack,
someone from my old job, they put me on with that, and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they're all the same in the end. Like, they all follow, like, the same, like, I feel like
They're the
Qdoba and
same-
Chipotle.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
at
kind of
least,
same. Yeah.
if you're going to get, like, the same burrito you always get with the same ingredients there, like,
It's gonna be
it's
the
going to be
same.
the same.
Yeah. Probably
Maybe with,
different seasoning, but
yeah, like a
yeah.
tad bit different.
A tab difference of the season. You tweak it. You tweak it tweak a little bit.
Bro, have you ever been like in a
We've
car
been-
accident?
Not that I'm known. I don't think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Let me tell you, dude.
Let me look at Ben. I mean Omar.
I mean, I don't want to talk too much in depth just because, I don't know, maybe that
No,
person
he put
is
the
listening
blur
to
out
it.
too, bro, just to talk to them.
But, okay, so let me explain to you what happened. So I was going to my friend's house, all right? I don't want to say
Names.
names just because, for privacy reasons.
He's
But,
like, what are you looking over there, bro?
Shout out to the boy.
Yeah.
But, I was just going to go hang out with the boy, in the morning. It's going to be like a normal, like, I had a day off, just a chill day. And I'm going down Lake Street. So Lake Street is a 2-lane road on either side.
Oh yeah.
And I was going westbound. And as I'm on the left lane, there's a semi on the right lane, like delivering food, with the people with the
Mhm.
trolleys going back and forth. There was a dude like he wanted to merge onto the left lane, but obviously you gotta wait because there's traffic flowing. I'm going and like my front wheels are already like touching the semi's like wheel wells. This dude decides to turn and sideswipe the fuck out of my whole car.
No,
like,
bro.
It was just terrible
I
because
think Lake Street, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I remember back then, like someone bumped into me. He was drunk, bro.
he was drunk.
Drunk driving. But then I saw who he was. Like I saw like the person, like
Yeah, I mean I didn't
was-
care about the
you knew
crash.
that?
I mean
no,
I
I
did
didn't
care
know the
about the
person.
crash. I
I just
didn't.
like cause like with us Hispanic, if you see
Oh,
Yeah.
it, it was like that. So I was just like, I mean, thank God he didn't like mess up my rear or anything. It was just a really small scratch.
No, yeah, I mean I didn't
Yeah.
care too much of it just because like
But
you
just
know
like like
cars
you're
are
gonna do that,
replaceable.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
like,
was just like
you
I don't
can
know
always
why
get
people
another
drive like
car.
drunk, bro. Like it's just
yeah,
like,
that's
bro,
some dumb like
it's some dumb
you
stuff.
shouldn't do that.
Like just drink water,
Yeah,
That's what I'd be doing. Bro.
I mean, or just
Is it the
get an
Paco
Uber
now?
or a Lyft. You know, just don't drive at
I'm not
all.
gonna lie, bro. I'd be, like before like I kind of stopped drinking like a good hour before I leave.
Oh, yeah.
Like when I'm
To
done
sober up.
sober up.
But this man still be thinking, bro. The next move, he said, can't
Yeah.
get caught up.
I can't. I just can't, dude.
I fuck with
It's
it,
just
bro.
like
I mean,
you
yeah,
gotta know your limits sometimes, bro. When
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
gotta
drink. There's
know
some
your
people like who
limits,
just
Like, if you can't drive, don't drive.
Yeah,
Why
if
would
I-
you
if
get
I
a
like-
DUI?
yeah,
They
if, like-
cost about like I've seen like 10 to 15 grand or more.
Yeah.
Like just
Court case.
dude,
I mean,
you can
gotta
just
pay the
pay
court.
$20 to go home in an Uber.
Yeah.
$20 the
Mhm.
next day, and you save yourself X amount of grand.
Yeah.
Like,
It was like for my birthday. You guys remember? dude, I was
Bro,
so
you
drunk.
fuck.
Dude, I was so drunk, bro.
that. Oh
Dude,
no,
that
I'm
day
thinking of
you
a different day.
did, bro.
You know
No,
what
it
day I
was
was
the
thinking
same
of, Sergio? The day at the strip club. I got confused with those days.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
No, bro. I remember.
Dude, I
This
got
man
there.
left. Remember, we took the other homie too back to the
Oh,
Dude, the
Bro.
other homie. Shout out to the homie if you're watching this, bro. We had a. I recorded the whole incident just because we had to get his wallet. Remember, because he couldn't name out his like his
Address.
complex on
Dude,
where he
it was
lives.
just-
crib. It was like we were in the parking lot for like 20 minutes. We're like, bro, where you live?
Yeah.
He's like,
Drop me off at home. Like, okay, but where's
take me
home? Like,
home.
where?
Bro,
the
it's
fuck
funny,
is home?
bro. Shout out to the homie because I do be pulling up with me
Yeah,
to the
bro,
club.
you
It's
fucking
because
decent.
it's funny
Wow,
because
he
I
cool.
like it's funny before like we got like drunk, super drunk. It was funny because we took the video, and then once the song dropped, we took the shots. And then I'm not gonna lie, from that moment on, I did not know what was going on.
he said,
When was that? On the
Like on my birthday, like when I
on your
yeah,
birthday?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember
bro,
that
he
day.
left, bro. He just
Dude,
went
that day was
to-
like
he
the
went
Tom
to
and
after
Jerry
party
scene.
I went to a
or
whole after, bro. That's what I was told. I was like, what? I had a whole bucana and I dropped it on the driveway.
something. You,
Yeah, you dropped the whole bottle.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't care. It's just bucana, It was tequila or something else.
he said,
you know, I would be like, damn, I just lost the tequila.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, but that's right. I don't know. I'd be out there at the club.
Yeah, I can tell. I've seen you a couple times.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be
Sometimes
kind of
when I-
everywhere. Yeah.
But
I
like
went last
besides the
time and I
club, bro.
caught you guys there.
There's
Even the
times
other
where like I
homie.
used to like work like I would go to bars on Thursdays and then just go to work the next day. But I mean,
Oh, to like up down.
yeah.
Bro, I remember one
Bro, if you ever
time,
want some
bro,
tokens, I
this
got a lot of
man,
them.
bro. Listen, bro. They went out. I think we went out too, and he had to work
Who?
On Sunday, you.
Bro,
And bro,
oh
this
my God.
man, bro, he's like, I just dropped off these people, and then I'm about to go to work.
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
One time,
he
bro,
said he went to
bro.
the
And, like,
crib.
what time was this?
Bro,
Like
one
7 in the
time-
morning?
Nah, bro. We're talking about okay. So this was like before, like, when, before I was 21. Every Hispanic people would go to Mexican clubs because
Yeah.
those are the only clubs you can kind of get into.
Yeah, but you were just drinking water the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
Okay. You know, just
But
want to make sure everybody was drinking water.
us Hispanic
'Cause-
people, they be like,
have a cup of water.
'cause
it's always a cup of water,
Yeah,
like,
but like, if you
water,
want to see
we
like
just
your
gotta say
uncles and
water.
stuff, they'll be like, here, have
Yeah.
one, and you'll be like, what?
Yeah,
Because to them it's like what Mexico's like what 18.
Well,
start drinking?
No.
they start drinking water at 18.
That,
no,
no,
everybody
over
drinks
there,
water.
over there is illegal. Like you can
Oh,
drink
at
like,
Mexico?
alcohol, yeah.
I mean, I feel like Mexico, it's still,
18.
I think it's 18. I feel like it's
Bro.
18.
At this old restaurant where I used to work at, this dude was from Denmark. He said
'Cause-
people will have their license at 18, and you could drink at the age of 16. I was like, what?
Because I feel like
Denmark?
I don't know if Mexico the age
Yeah.
limit, but I feel like it's one of those where it's like it's 21, but it's not enforced
No,
to
it's
the
18.
point where
Mexico's
it's 18,
18.
but
18.
it's not enforced. Because I remember
It's not enforced though. I mean,
Nah,
bro, come on,
for
bro.
sure it's not enforced, bro.
Yeah.
Because
You
I remember
just
getting
bribe- you
water
could just
over there
bribe
at a
the
different
cops.
age.
You said
like,
what?
I was getting water over there at like a younger age, and
R.I.P. Omar, bro.
But yeah,
No.
like
did you guys ever drink the water over there on accident?
nah. But
Dude.
I heard like like when you travel to different countries, like you get that little bacteria thing. I think
the
'cause,
shots
like,
and stuff.
No, it's just
or
like
the
you get
it's
sick.
like antibiotics.
You get sick because like supposedly like you're not used to their water.
Dude, I accidentally drank the water on accident. Oh my god, dude, I had diarrhea for like 4 fucking days with a bad fever. It felt like withdrawals.
how was it an accident? Was you brushing your teeth and you?
No, I
accidentally
rinsed out
swallowed?
a cup. I rinsed out a cup.
You drank that of it?
It had a little bit like a drop. I swear to God, that's what got me sick. Cause it was that incident that like ever since that I got sick. I never got sick from anything else.
Yeah.
Recently, I got sick with at least a lot of diarrhea. I ordered a pizza. Holy shit! Me and my little brother got a large for like 200 pesos, which is pretty fucking cheap.
Oh, in Mexico?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I thought the large was like a big pizza. Nah, it was a pizza like
Humongous,
this,
huh?
but it was like 2 of them put together because they overlapped
What?
them on top. It kind of sucked just because the toppings of the other one were all over the other.
You
So
know
when-
what you was ordering or no?
Huh?
You know what you were ordering or no?
Yeah, it was just a cheese pizza.
It was just cheese.
I didn't want to get no meats or anything,
Alright.
and I still got sick, bro.
Does it ever feel weird like when you travel like to like a different country, you just be like surprised? You're like, damn, they have Chinese food here.
Kinda in
Like,
Mexico,
'cause
yes.
You know,
Kinda
because
was
like
a little surprised.
growing up here, it feels like you heard the term like where your teachers be like, it's a whole salad, like it has like a whole salad bowl. I mean
Mhm.
bowl out here, 'cause it's mixed races around here, and like when you go to like Mexico,
Yeah.
like it's like different. You just see like all your kind.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
feel
like that.
weird.
It's like that. It feels weird, but then you'd be like surprised. You'd be like, yo, they got this over here.
Yeah, because
And I went there, I was like, they got McDonald's in here. They got-
I'm not used to it.
Mexico?
yeah, and now I'm just like, they got pizza
Yeah, in the
here?
big cities.
Dude, and the
Oh.
McDonald's be different over there. Like,
yeah, they,
yeah,
bro,
dude.
you know,
like
every
they actually
country-
have
you seen
more
that?
more
Yeah.
be-
Every
more better
country got
ingredients
their
over here
own stuff,
than over
bro.
I'm
here.
not gonna lie, bro. I would like to go to like Europe, bro, because dude, surprisingly, bro, if you look at the calories between their
Nah.
soda and our soda, bro.
But
Dude, their soda
theirs
has
is
less-
different and they're smaller.
Yeah, that too, but like they have less calories.
No,
Bro,
you know where
and
we
it
should go,
says- it
Sergio?
says-
Natural.
Bro, it says 75 calories.
Bro,
Oh, that's how much is
75?
like it's like what 160 calories, bro. I'll be like, damn.
I think
no
for us
wonder-
it's like 200 almost, right? For
yeah,
a
I'll be
soda
like,
can?
yeah, I'll be like, damn. No
I
wonder.
think
I'm like,
220.
no wonder Europeans are over there so skinny.
Yeah,
I mean, I
well,
would like to leave it.
They saying
yeah.
everybody's in shape, more healthier.
Yeah, it's more healthier out there. And on top of that, everything's between like walking distance.
Yeah.
And our people, you like to travel, bro. You've been
Yeah.
out
Dude,
here.
we
Yeah,
should go to
this
we should go
year-
to Japan, dude.
This
What
year,
was one country you would go to outside of like
Hands
for
down,
sure.
it has to be
different country,
Japan.
bro? Like you gotta go next.
Like
trip,
I have
bro.
to go to Japan.
You're
Like,
going-
that's
Insane,
my number
bro.
one, bro. I want to
Japan.
go see the cherry
Bro,
blossoms.
We have to go to Japan, dude.
Yeah.
It's cheap right now. I'm down.
Yeah.
I would be down
It's
to go if
cheap,
you're
dude,
down to go.
Japan.
And then another one I like to go to is probably Singapore.
Singapore.
Yeah, from there.
I want to go
don't
to
know. I would never touch down Spain though.
we go to
'Cause I
Thailand.
don't know. I heard they're racist out there, bro.
Over there
Racist.
to Mexicans
Yeah,
or
to
Like
Mexico.
to Mexico or to any, like because they're probably. I don't know. This is my view. They
I mean, I feel
probably
like
view us.
I feel like you have to go
They
to
probably view us as
experience
like.
it before you can actually
They'll
say
be like,
it.
yo, like just look at these. They're probably like, yo, look at these
These are
little.
we
I
started
mean, you can
with.
say whatever because
They-
we're,
yeah.
we're an uncensored podcast.
So we're
you
just
can
like
say whatever
they're
you
gonna be like,
want.
look at these fuckers. They don't know how to speak Spanish well. You know, it's like that, bro.
And
Just-
you think they know how to
But-
speak Spanish, bro?
bro, they're the ones who like conquer like all the.
But I
But
feel
I
like
know,
you have to
but, like,
go.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because
if-
I feel
mean-
like it's like
I'm
in
not
every
really, like,
country.
like,
Yeah,
not all
there
of them
are
are
racist
racist.
people,
Yeah,
but like I
there's-
feel like it's
yeah.
not everybody. I feel like it's
It's
just
yeah, it's
just
just not
certain
everybody.
like
It's like
it's
some, 'cause I
those,
mean,
like certain people in
yeah,
general,
'cause,
not
like,
not everybody.
when I
'cause-
went to school, there was like foreign exchange students. So
Oh yeah.
so
oh, they were pretty rude to you.
no, they weren't rude.
Oh.
Like I found out that one of them was from Spain. I don't know if the other dude though. I found out he was because I mean I might like he looked white to me, right? Okay, he looked white to me.
Yeah, we had one. in
And then
Roosevelt,
he
too,
told me he's like, nah, bro, I'm
exchange
Mexican.
student.
Mhm.
And I was like, that ass. And like, bro, we talking about this dude had blonde hair, everything. And I was just like, no, you're not Mexican. And he was like, hold on. And he started talking to me in Spanish. He pulls out his ID. He's like, look, I'm from Mexicali. And I was like,
Bro, the ones from Mexicali be
they
like
be
light
looking
skin,
light
bro.
skin.
They
Yeah,
light
bro.
skin,
Like,
Oh,
you'd be
okay.
surprised, bro. I was like, what the heck? I was like, yo, what?
Well, it's like Canelo, bro. Like he's a ginger.
Yeah, Canelo. Yeah,
Like,
Canelo's a ginger.
he's
yeah.
a ginger.
Yeah.
And I'm personally, if I didn't know
If
him
I
who
didn't
he
know,
was, I wouldn't have known.
He's like,
he
okay,
was
he's probably white,
Hispanic.
yeah. That's how it is with some people like around the Los Costas, like around like
Las
the coast.
cosas. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
a morenitos.
Oh, como los de, like,
Some of them are morenitos, some of them are not. But like say for an example, if you like Jalisco people, like they be looking straight up white. Some
Yeah.
people,
de Jalisco.
yeah, or like Sinaloa, or like anyone from there, like Durango.
Oh, como los del norte.
Not really. Yeah.
Yeah, more
Okay.
to like.
North,
On the south.
yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
north.
it's like over here in the norte. You know, when the
You
sun más
ever,
frío.
like, ya see Monterrey? I heard it's
Uh-huh.
nice as fuck, bro. Monterrey,
Over
in
there.
Mexico.
Yeah, I heard it's
I
big,
don't know if
though.
I've
Yeah,
gone
it's
over
a
there.
big
It's
city,
pretty
bro. I
big,
heard it's
yeah,
nice,
pretty big,
bro.
yeah. It's pretty big out there.
Dude, we should take a trip to Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a crib over
Um,
there that we can stay in.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Ya
What-
got the doble nacionalidad?
Nah.
No?
You can
Wait,
get a
what?
dual citizenship
The-
over there, or
yeah.
Oh,
like
we
a
could do
ID.
dual- yeah,
you know,
we
like
could do.
the-
Yeah.
You got one?
Get an ID and get a
Nah,
driver
you don't
license
got
over
one?
there.
No.
No, I don't got one over
No.
there.
Yeah, I
You?
should get. Yeah, I should
I
get.
know
it,
your
bro.
ass.
I do.
You got one, like a so you could buy land over there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's pretty nice.
Yeah, I should get yours, bro. For
Yeah.
real.
I do want to buy land over
Bro,
there so I
this
can
is the
build a
only time
house.
because your parent, like both your parents are Mexican, so
Oh, for
I
real?
don't know.
How does that work? Because I know
Because both
my
of your
dad has it, but
My
my
pos-
mom
yeah.
doesn't because
Yeah.
she has to like do something with her like papers and
I
stuff.
think both of your parents have to be from Mexico, and then you get like citizenship.
Marriage.
In Mexico,
Yeah,
if
Mexico.
they're
And
from
you can, like, get
Mexico.
land and stuff,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if your kids can, like, if you have a kid.
I don't
think
I
they-
don't
know
think
if you
so,
can get
nah.
citizenship.
I know for a
They
fact
probably
if
can if they
you-
do like their whole process over there,
I
but
know
not like
for a
at
fact,
least
like-
not like the easier way for us
Yeah.
to like do it.
True.
I know if say for example, like say if like if I have like say if I took someone from
Mhm.
here and like we went to like say Paris, I think I'm not sure if I'm correct me or wrong, but I'm not sure if
Does
they
you
could. I think they have citizens as I mean, like you could say I was born in Paris, or I mean,
From here,
France.
if,
I think you could have the French citizenship. I think.
if you're from like if you're
Say both your parents are born here, but then you were born in France.
Oh well, yeah. That's
Well,
I think
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what it
there's
is.
a-
It's like
you have-
us.
well,
it's
yeah,
like, yeah,
but it's like if
You have two citizenships. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
So you can be considered as a European.
I was a little
American.
confused what you were
Yeah,
talking about at
no,
first,
no,
bro.
no.
Well, no, I was more confused at the end.
But
right
when they
there,
taught
where
me
he
that,
said
bro,
he-
when I was in school, I think it was elementary. Like I was like, what? You know, when my head was going on, they're like, so if you're both your parents, and then they like, or like, we're out tripping like in France or whatever,
yeah.
and then they claim that you were born in France, but you can have it's called you can be a U.S. citizen. In my head, this is what's going on. Like they just put in like a U.S. soil, like they pick up the ground, put it in the bed, and say
You're
like,
like, you're like, how does that make sense? Like, how did it?
I don't
like,
know,
What, what does
bro,
that even
listen,
mean?
I
Like,
don't
what
know.
is a?
I was just young, bro. I was just thinking crazy.
Well, no, at the time, like when I was younger, I used to not know what a green card was. Like, I mean, I knew what it was, but I'm like,
But I just
Bro,
is
thought
it
we don't
really
get- we don't get
green?
green cards.
I'm like, is it really green? Like, what is
Yeah.
a green card? Like,
yeah,
because I
Have you
didn't.
seen
I
one?
was like 10 at the
I
time.
haven't
I've
I haven't
never.
seen one in my life.
You've never seen one in real life?
No, I haven't. Seen
I've seen one from my
Is it actually green?
my friend. Yeah, from the owner of this one, the white one.
Yeah.
It
Like the outside is green. Like it's like a passport.
no, it's like our.
Is it actual green card?
It's like an ID,
But is it green?
Oh,
kinda, but
I think you
it's
just call it that, no?
yeah.
It's like
They just call it like I guess the green card,
Yeah.
kinda green, but not like green like
He said the go the go card.
the go-to card.
They go to.
Bro, you seen the Family Guy?
Yeah.
That's not red.
Oh, when they're crossing the bridge and they have like
Yeah,
the
Then you got
the
little
darker and the
card,
lighter.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny, bro. It's kind of crazy though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is pretty
yeah.
crazy, like the dual citizenship
Yeah.
and stuff, and
You
how
get,
that
like,
works.
one land. Dude, if I did that, I'd be like, yo, I'll buy
Bro,
a
you can
place.
still do it.
I know.
bro.
I could like buy a place and then have it rent out and then just pay their tax out there.
Is it Airbnb. in
Airbnb,
Mexico?
yeah, that's what
And
a lot
it's
of
pretty
people
cheap too, because I think for my my parents' crib, I think they told me like the water over there is like, I think 200 pesos for the whole year,
doing. Yeah,
and then in like in our money, that's like
a lot,
that's
a little bit.
it's like a little.
Because I
bit,
heard
yeah.
I heard people like out there like making like I don't know ranchos are like I think they make like about like 200 pesos out there.
200
Bro,
pesos.
in
For
1
2 weeks,
month,
bro.
1 month,
Yeah,
bro. They
one-
make
like a
like
month.
300 pesos, bro.
I just
No,
that
I
shit
mean,
is tough as hell.
I don't know how the money works for in Honduras, but like I've at least in like working with my cousin, we've worked and like I've talked to like the people from Honduras. They've said like they work all week or whatever like for their check,
Mm-hmm.
and like 4 beers. I mean, there goes your whole check.
Yeah,
And
I
4
heard
beers, like,
something like that
that's your
too,
whole
actually,
check
yeah.
already.
I'm
Bro, it's
what-
like a piece of bread is like 75 cents.
It's like
Like the highest you can get is like
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
a
pretty
dollar
fucked,
some
like
shit.
I mean,
I don't know, bro.
it's
I
pretty cheap
think
out there,
something
yeah.
like that.
It's crazy though how their economy is like.
Yeah, like how messed up it is.
Yeah,
It's funny how it's in it's in dollars too.
some of them. Yeah, I think if you go
No, I
out to
think
like
the whole all
Mexican,
the currency is in dollars.
Yeah, like some places do
Honduras.
accept like the dollars
Oh,
because
yeah.
they'll just accept it
because
because
it's a high value.
yeah, it's more better,
Yeah.
more easier. I think some places it's like
In Honduras?
it's too inflated. No, not I don't know about Honduras,
No,
but like
I think Honduras the official like
it's a dollar.
it's $1.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, I don't know what they
I
call
don't
it.
know. We'll need our
I
fact
did
checker
it.
one day.
You know what's funny, bro? Like talking about like what's called currencies. Like, what did you guys thought when the NFT or like the Bitcoin and all those type of currency, digital currency?
Bro.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
It's actually a
like,
good way to like. Well, at the time, if you knew what you were doing, it's a good way
yeah,
to like duplicate
Make-
your money or like play like
play like smart with it.
yeah, like get your money.
Yeah, but
Get
like
your money up.
when what's it called, the NFT drop, bro. I remember everyone was talking about NFTs. And
I
they
got
were
an
saying,
NFT. I'll show
like-
y'all. I'll show y'all after.
it was just like everyone
my
talking about
NFT.
like it's a new wave, whatever, bro. That shit just dropped, bro. I feel like that shit just went
Did it though?
down,
Did it?
I mean, they
I
kind of
haven't
did,
checked
yeah.
bro. Like, 'cause no one, I like it
Yeah,
nowadays.
I did
really
see a
don't
video
hear
where
it,
like the
yeah.
metaverse, like the I guess users are like people like trying to get into that or like it's
Yeah.
going down. It's
It was
dropping.
just, I think it was like everyone was hyping it up. It was kind of like if you think about it, this is what
Hey, but it could go up. Y'all seen
Yeah.
the VR headset where if you
Yeah.
go, it kills you. Like it can kill you.
Yes, bro. You know who did that? The owner of the VR. His name is what's his name? Palmer.
Palmer?
Lucky.
Palmer Lucky,
Yes, bro. He created the VR, bro.
the VR
Yeah.
headset,
Yeah,
and he created the
and
one
then
where
he
it kills
created
you.
the death one, but it's like it's a
Dude,
prototype.
They're gonna make like SAO, bro.
He
Sword
said,
Art
bro. You
Online.
know what he said? He said that all he knows is how it kills you, bro. But he doesn't know how to like.
how to work it, or
Yeah.
That's crazy.
and you
Oh.
seen they're gonna make one where you can't take it off. Where if you take it off, like it'll still kill you. Like they're gonna make it
Bro,
like
what
Sword
was
Art
that?
Online.
What was that comic? I mean, that anime you was telling me.
Sword Art Online. Have you seen
Sword
that
Art
one?
Online?
Sword Art Online.
Wait, is it about like
Yes, bro.
Is it about a
bro.
girl?
Yes.
Well,
bro.
it's
no.
about a girl and a guy like Asuna and Kirito.
wait, is it the dude like wearing a mask? Like one of the dude and he's always like a sniper? No.
With the sniper. That sounds like season 2 with the gunslinger one, kinda.
Or I don't know, and just like they're in top buildings?
Oh no, that's
You think you know what I'm talking
High
about?
Rise Invasion or
I
something like that.
think so. I
Yeah,
don't know.
The mask is like a smiley face one.
Yeah,
Like a
and
wh-
like
white
they
mask?
they have to obey the mask, but it's like it drops them in the world. But they said if they die in that,
Yeah, no,
They
that's
die in
that's a
real-
different anime.
oh, is that like a VR type too or no? Like a Matrix?
I'm not too sure. That one I only know the name, a little
Mm.
bit about it, but I don't know too
Dude,
much
when I was
of
watching
it.
that anime, I was so fucking lost.
Oh, so you watched it?
Like that, the
Oh.
one that we were just talking about, the one with the smiling one. I
Oh,
was
the-
so fucking lost, dude. I was like, wait,
You gotta
what?
watch the Sword Art Online
Bro,
because I
that's
feel
where
like
he got
season
the
1 is
idea
pretty
from.
good.
Yeah.
The idea, yeah.
That's where he got it from the the
I mean,
anime.
it would be pretty cool. Have you seen like the movie Ready Player One? Have any of y'all seen
Yeah.
it?
Imagine,
No.
dude.
No?
Imagine like everything.
Is
like
it
that.
good?
You should see it.
I
Yeah,
gotta
it's pretty
watch it.
cool because like they're like in the video game. It's like the headset basically. Like you can
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
imagine it. Like maybe that's how video games can like progress
Look,
in the future.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool because one of my favorite scenes is like they're about to do the final boss, and the dude like one of his power ups is a little Chucky. So he just does something, and like the Chucky appears, and he just throws him, and you just see Chucky with a knife. It just starts stabbing people.
For real?
Yeah, and like when he stabs the person,
Yeah.
the person in like the game, like the other guy that got stabbed, they like come out the game. They don't die because
You know, yeah.
it's a different movie
It's
and like different universe.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty fucking cool. Because there's also suits where like if a person touches you, you can feel it on your body, like how it touches you. So let's just say if like you and your girl
Yeah.
are like in like far distance, at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that would work, but you could be
He said-
touching each other,
he said, take
like
this suit with you.
Yeah.
You always
yeah,
remember
like
me.
take the suit with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know,
Just
have a
do
little thing, going on.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's funny.
Hey,
Now,
you know,
but yeah, I seen the
everybody got
movie.
their own thing, you know.
Yeah. Imagine doing like if like the world goes up like that.
I can see it going like
I
that.
don't think it would never happen like towards like end of our lives. I don't think so. I mean, we might see some like cool stuff, like cool
In our
technology.
lifetime, yeah, probably
Yeah.
not. Maybe like
not like,
our,
it's probably give
our
it, like,
kids, like
probably-
in their
yeah.
lifetime,
Probably give it like a
Bro,
more like
what are we gonna
200
tell
years,
our grandkids?
like 100 more years.
100 more years, 200 more years. Probably
Yeah.
you'll see that. Probably. I don't. Probably
I can
Who,
see that
who knows?
happening.
Who knows?
Yeah, because it wouldn't happen like
Yeah.
too, like
If
it's,
you think
it's
about
too
it, bro,
soon.
like
But they already
I-
have that technology. You've already
Yeah,
seen
I
it.
don't
It's
know.
out.
Sergio, if you had a time machine, would you go like
I'll
to
probably
the
go.
future or to the past?
I feel like the past was trash, bro. Like everyone died from like,
What?
bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. Look, bro.
Nah.
Everyone died of like diseases,
Fucking
bro.
hell.
Well, okay, you
But
are
it's
right.
not-
Well, here's the
yeah.
thing, though. Here's the thing. If you go to the past, you would bring the diseases.
Yeah,
just
that's-
because, like,
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like,
Bro,
the-
but
the
then
way
if
you are now.
If I come like in the present, like obviously we probably have those cure disease already cured.
But
That is pretty hard though. That,
But
that you
but
guys
like, just think
mentioned
about
it
because
like
you know, like I think like human beings back then weren't like that smart. Like they were, you know, trying to figure out like what was going on.
that. No, I feel like they were smart. They just didn't have technology.
Technology like what we have now.
Yeah.
Say I'll probably
like, fact
say
check.
I'll probably pull like a
Or
study.
what do you think, Ben? Do you
Hmm?
think they were smarter
Yeah, I think they were smart.
back
I
then?
think they got, bro. I think they just got.
They had to have like their own
some
way of
happened, bro.
technology.
Yeah.
They
Some
were probably
happened,
like,
bro,
I
that,
guess
like just
maybe their
erased
technology
everything.
was so dumbed down that we can't even think of how they did
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
because it was so basic that we're just too dumb or too
I'll say-
too advanced to overlook it.
Bro, I'll probably go to the future. To be honest.
The
The
future? It would be pretty cool. Like
Because
Star
say for
Wars.
example, like if I brought something back and then we kind of just study that and then we just go from there and on and then we just see how like how quickly society
Oh, like-
advances.
like you seen Star Trek?
Yeah.
What do you want to do like that, where they have like interstellar travel and you can go
Yeah,
around and they have
yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
the planets out
'Cause
there?
to be honest, bro, I honestly think, bro, there's probably more into like just Earth, bro.
Oh hell yeah, there is.
I honestly think that.
Me too.
No,
but I
most
think
def,
there's-
yeah, but
we
we're-
can't just be the only ones
only-
that
only
functioning,
species,
bro.
Yeah, I feel like over here we're too busy. Like our funding is like the whole world, everybody's funding is just so off that like if I feel like if we could do like put our funding into maybe like interstellar travel or like in the science, like
Yeah.
we could probably literally figure it out.
Just think about it.
get
dude,
outta
like, would
here.
you ever move out like the whole world? There's gonna be some people who like just
Dude,
leave
we-
Earth.
We could literally like
You
figure
think
out
so?
how to get out
I
of
think
here.
so,
Where
just
would
have a
you-
different life out somewhere
Like
else.
somewhere else, like in
Like,
Yeah,
Mars.
like every person who wants to conquer their own galaxy can just they can
Yeah, no, but saying
go
like,
their
like
own
say
way.
like there's other species out there.
Conquer whole
Oh, yeah,
galaxy.
most
I
that.
no, but like I wonder like
I feel like there has to be.
has to be. What if there's other humans? That'd be dope.
Like you
I
talking
mean,
about
Like, they
the
look like
parallel-
us, like they
oh,
look-
yeah,
Like
yeah.
they look like us. They
Like
look
the
like
Avatar?
Like in Futurama, like where the like
Yeah.
Leela, how she only has one eye.
no, but not like
The
that. though, come
Cyclops?
on. I kind of don't see like that. I don't think like that much.
You talking about like Avatar?
Like no, just
Or,
like,
like-
everything like
Like
just
blue people, like in Guardians of the Galaxy, like Gamora, how she's green.
Maybe I don't know. Sometimes I feel like that's just like
yeah.
just like movies, but I don't know. Like, it could be like other human beings, but they say like they're more advanced than us.
Well, we had this talk a while ago where like there was an ant that was zoomed in,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like, what if it's a humanoid ant that's like 6 feet tall,
Mhm.
but it's an ant, but they're actually nice or some shit.
Yeah.
We're just afraid of them.
No, that's crazy though because I don't know. I feel like there could be like human, like you say they look like exactly like us, but they're just I don't know, highly advanced.
Yeah.
I'll probably
You talking about like more like a parallel universe or like
No, that's parallel. That's like
no,
what?
this he's talking about like,
Like actual-
planetary
Like planet, like you say the
exploration.
good planet is like way bigger than ours.
oh,
Or is
It's like in
something just
like the
human.
game Stellaris or like No Man's Sky.
Yeah,
but you
kinda
don't
like-
you don't
yeah.
really see people in those games.
Yeah, it's just kind of like
Yeah,
like
just exploring the
they
whole,
could like
the whole
have
area.
like technology like so high advanced. I'll probably go in the future. I'll for sure go in the future and pick something out from
Nah,
there. And
bro.
I'll
See,
The
it's
past.
kind of
I
hard.
have
'cause-
to see it, bro. I have to see it. I can't.
But if you go to the past, you can see how it all started, though.
Yeah, but like
Yeah,
what
that's
would
kinda
you
You
see
won't
in
be
the past?
confused, huh?
Yeah, I
What would
know.
you want to see in the past?
Bro,
or
I
in the
would just,
future?
I would not go to the future, bro.
No, but what would you want to see in either?
Either in the past, I just want to see like, how it started.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like I want to see
Like the beginning of
what
time, or
happened. Yeah, what happened? Because I feel like there's a time that like something happened and like nobody knows what happened.
but why wouldn't you want to see the future as well? Like
Because
what?
I'm not gonna be in the future.
Okay,
You
You-
I'm from
you'd
the
rather be in the
past. Like
past?
I'm more like,
yeah, like look at the past, like
Yeah.
how it all started. What
in the
about
future,
you?
I'm not gonna. Be
Bro, I'll
around.
go in the future, bro.
The future,
Yeah.
but why would you want to look at the future over the
I
past?
don't know. Just bro, the past is the past, bro.
Yeah,
You know, it's like like in anime when the Aaron says you just gotta keep moving forward.
Like the movie.
No, like in the anime, like he's like
Yeah,
you gotta
like
keep
it-
moving forward.
I think like yeah, like basically just keep
He
going
says
forward.
keep going
You wouldn't want to
forward.
look in the past though, like
Nah,
nothing.
Bro, fuck no.
But what makes you want to go to the future though? Like what would you want to What would you want to see in the future if it were to be real?
I don't know. Just see how advanced we are. To be honest,
Mm-hmm.
just to see how it is.
Okay.
If let's see if like the world collapsed, if it didn't, if it. Still
Oh, like
survived.
what happens with civilization?
Yeah,
and, like if
civilization.
it collapses and like a
Yeah.
new one starts.
Like what happens to like the United States if it's
Yeah.
done, if it's not.
This is gonna be over.
See,
Who
I
knows?
I'd want to
Yeah.
go to the past to look at like the.
I don't imagine like how some people be like okay nuclear war. I don't see that like nuclear disasters. And
No,
stuff.
yeah,
I don't,
like
I don't
like
view
Fallout
that.
4. Like
yeah, it's
that's
like
something
that,
like
that's something
that would
stupid.
suck. If,
That would suck.
see, that's the part that would suck if you go to the
Yeah.
future though, because it's like Fallout 4.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
That's why I like to go to the past because you can see the 7 world wonders,
Yeah.
but the old ones, like when the ones in like Athens, or I forgot what the temples are called, just
Mhm.
because I'm a little lit. But like all these like
He
cool
said a
stuff.
little bit.
And like in the future though, I would want to go, but only if it was like Star Wars, where they have like like the interstellar travel, the jumping in those like wormholes that like take you places. But you also got a lightsaber. I mean, that would be pretty fucking cool.
He's a lightsaber.
Yeah, I mean, like the weapons have to be cooler in the
Yeah.
future than like in the past, unless they don't have them because of peace. Like, there was a movie with Sylvester Stallone.
He was like the cop.
Yeah, you seen that
Yeah, I
one
seen
in the
that one,
future?
yeah.
What if it's like that though? Like
Yeah.
in the future where it's all peace and shit, and like the guns are in display, and no one ever has them because no one ever thinks of fighting, like
Yeah.
because they're too scared or
And then there
they
was
don't
that
even
one.
think of it.
Wasn't that the basketball player?
No.
That the
Oh.
actor? That was the other guy.
I don't remember who the actor was.
The villain.
No, I don't
You
know.
remember?
Yeah.
Something in my head is man.
I think it was a basketball player. Dennis, what's his name?
I don't know. I want to
I
say it
don't
was
remember,
Wesley
bro.
Snipes, but I don't think it was Wesley Snipes. I definitely do not
I
think,
think
it
it was
was.
a basketball player for sure.
Oh, I don't know, bro. I'll see. It's funny.
Yeah, it was. It was like I feel like it would be like that
Uh,
potentially,
Uh,
but who knows?
yeah, who knows how the world will be?
Yeah, like
like,
how the future, like what it
Bro,
has
you
and stuff.
like what it holds.
It holds everything for you, Sergio.
You know what's something scary?
What
The
is it?
brain.
The
Your
what?
brain?
No, like the brain.
The brain is pretty
Bro,
scary.
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty scary.
Bro, why
Yeah,
you say
bro.
that?
I don't know because like when doctors say like how much is it we use our brain?
I think we only use like 10%,
Like-
or 5%.
Oh, y'all seen the movie Lucy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like what if it's like
Oh,
that, bro?
yeah,
Like what if we use like
I mean, I think
100%?
it-
I mean, dude,
think
you
it
know,
is
if
like
you think
that.
about it, bro, it's scary, bro. Cause look, with head traumas or in like traumas, bro. Just think about how your
Like car
brain,
crashes.
like how your brain takes it, bro. Like it's just kind of weird, and then you start seeing like illusions and stuff. Like, dude, that's scary, dude.
No, I know what you mean at least by that.
Yeah, like that's just scary.
Yeah. There's times where it feels like you wake up and it's like, or at least for me, because I've been in multiple car crashes where, like, or I'll have a dream, but I can't distinguish if it was a dream or not. Like I feel like it was
What?
maybe like a week ago, because like
That happened or what?
I don't know how to explain it. Like I feel like it did happen obviously, but I
Like
just can't.
You remember?
I can't remember it, or I can't distinguish if it was like a dream or not.
Or if it's like deja vu.
Yeah, there'll be times
I
where
feel
maybe
I have
like
deja vu.
I'll hang out with like the homies, but then I'll be like, was that a dream or was
Is
it
that a-
real? Like I
no,
can't
no.
like I don't know how to
I feel
explain
like
it.
I feel like that is just like more if like you take like psychedelic drugs.
It's like, oh no, I had a
Bro,
bad
have you heard
psychedelic
like
trip.
dude, I be watching the podcast with like Mike Tyson when he's just like I did DMT. I'm like, what?
But
You
be
never
doing
done
that
DMT?
shit.
I've
Dude,
never
I
done
would
DMT.
not do DMT.
I don't want to do that.
Supposedly everyone has DMT once we die. Like that leaves our body. We produce it like it's in the plants and everything.
Because I've heard of a DMT pen, and I've heard that those are pretty good, like pretty fire.
I heard this is what I've heard. I heard like supposedly it's a psychedelic drug, and it's funny how like Mike Tyson described it. He said like it's just like he still a toad, and he said like you kind of meet your maker. It's some sort of, like supposedly that's what people say. Like if you're depressed, I was watching like this UFC fighter. He was saying how like if you ever depressed, he'll take DMT.
Don't take it.
Like he'll take it.
Oh,
If
to,
you-
to
if it
see
was-
like what it is.
No, like he said because
It's like a booster, bro. For
no, like he said he's taking it, but he said he'll take it only if he was depressed.
No, I mean,
Like
after,
at a
I
point
feel
where he
like,
like he will like suicide himself. But
oh
like,
hell no.
he
I
said
feel, I
that
feel like after doing shrooms, I don't want to
Yeah.
do anything where I'm in a bad state.
Nah, I think no, that's.
I mean, dude, that's pretty wild though. Like to be able to do that and that like
Yeah.
helps you at least.
because like with Mike Tyson, it was like his ego was like super like I'm gonna beat this guy up, you know.
Yeah.
Like now it's just like. He's
Bro, have
all
you ever seen some
calm.
of his old
calm.
fights, like his old
Yeah.
highlights, or just
he
like
says, like,
interviews
money
and
to
like
him.
stuff like that?
Yeah.
Dude, it's pretty fucking crazy, like
Yeah.
how he was then and how he portrays himself now. How
Now,
he's like
he's like
he wants to get away
yeah,
from that,
yeah,
like
like-
essentially.
I think that's the reason why he did DMT. He was just like his ego was big, bro. And he's like,
Mhm.
he said,
Bro,
like, he's
imagine
he's
being like the most powerful, bro. Like you can beat anybody up.
yeah.
Like
Like,
you just
Being known
getting
like that, like the
money,
top
bro.
fighter, like
Yeah.
having multiple belts under you, like that'd be
Yeah.
fucking dope. That's a pretty good dream or a pretty good goal
Yeah.
as well.
That's crazy. Nah, that's some scary stuff. I don't think there's
Yeah.
people who said like they've taken DMT. That shit's crazy, bro. I'm like, yo, how do you even deal with that?
But you've taken shrooms, have you? Or have
I've
you
done
not?
some in the past, yeah. But I mean, I microdose.
Oh, you've never like overdone it?
I never.
You see, because
overdone.
I was a dumbass and took like I took an eighth for
Yeah,
my
bro,
first
I think,
like
yeah, for sure, bro. You'll see
for
like
my
the walls
first
melting.
dose.
You see
He
the
said
walls.
the walls
You'll see the
melting.
walls. I don't know. You'll see some stuff, bro. But like,
Yeah,
I
like,
don't,
you see
I don't
it,
really,
like-
I don't try to do them as much because like, dude, I heard like you could psychedelically go like kind of like weird.
Va a estar
Mhm.
pendejado.
You can have like a no. I mean,
you
I had.
started seeing illusions.
I don't know about the illusions. I had a bad trip where I just like I don't know. I
Yeah.
contemplated whether going to the ER or like
was
just
that
staying
bad?
home. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was really that bad. Like I
Yeah.
just didn't.
No.
I don't know. I think that day I took a
never
quad
done shrooms.
of
I mean,
shrooms.
yeah.
Most artists do it, bro. Surprisingly,
Yeah, I
most
mean,
artists do it, bro. Like Nav
it
does
just-
it.
I
think
feel like it
there's
all
some
depends
people
on,
who
like,
does
how
it
you
too. A lot of
want-
people, like,
how you
yeah, bro,
are.
you never know. Lil Baby could probably do it when he's in
Yeah.
the studio because you know, like it opens up like their mind.
but that's why it depends on like what state of
Yeah.
mind
I
you
don't
are.
think he's ever
'cause-
done it, bro.
But
He
no,
says he
that's-
never done it.
I think that's like more like if you're microdosing though.
No, I mean, well, if you're microdosing, well, even if you're microdosing or not, like I feel like you just have to be in that right state of mind
Yeah.
because like if you really are like not in the like in a good state, you will
Yeah.
have a bad trip, and you
Yeah.
will you will
I mean,
experience some
there's a
really
point
bad
where like you
stuff.
kind of reflect on yourself and you just see like, yo.
Yeah,
I think that's the part where it gets most people. So like,
yeah,
a
because
lot,
you start thinking like you start getting
yeah,
paranoid
no,
and
like,
it's terrible because it just comes at you all at
because
once,
like a
to
lot of
the
people
like
even
the
say like,
max.
because I was watching like the it's called Brad what's it called?
The Bradley Martin podcast.
Yeah, that dude. He said like he does it. You know, he's like a build guy and everything.
Yeah.
He said like that shit will come to you if you have doubts. That shit will come back.
Yeah, it will come back.
It will come to
'Cause
you. Like,
I didn't
boom.
know about that until it
Yeah.
actually happened.
Until like it happens.
It's just like you
Like,
just
like say
remember.
you have doubts, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
you've
like
never done
that,
shrooms?
like it'll come. Like it'll come. Like say like if you had something, like it'll come. Like
Like your worst fears will come
Yeah,
back
well, your
to you.
worst
Like
fears
I don't
will
even know how to
come.
explain it.
Yeah,
I used to
it's
think that was
kinda-
so
yeah.
bullshit, but like it will happen once in some way, like in some form or another.
it's kind of crazy though if you think about it.
How it
Yeah.
happens. Like,
It's crazy.
yeah.
I don't. Yeah. I don't know. And
Yeah, but yeah, bro. Shit.
Bro, let me ask you something. What happened that day at the woods?
bruh.
'Cause
You guys
I-
already know,
Because I
bro.
was never there, bro. Because I had to be somewhere
oh,
else.
yeah, we were with cousin. I forgot.
Yeah,
Nah, it
'cause-
was just like we tweaked, bro. Like everyone was high. I was pretty high.
Because I know his perspective was like, he just ran.
Yeah,
But
no, it's
what
'cause,
happened to you at
I
the woods?
don't know, because everyone was leaving me behind, bro, and I just want to be like, I don't want to be left like by myself. So I'm like, I'm gonna just pretend I got hit by like I broke my arm.
Okay.
And
So
then-
so you were running and just tripped, and you're like, guys, I broke my arm.
Yeah.
That
Bro, it's just,
No,
bro, I
no,
really
brother.
thought, dude, on my head, bro, it's like I thought we were getting chased down by like cops, but
There-
I mean,
Was there
it a
even
cop,
cops
but
or
I think
was there no
honestly
cops?
It was just security,
I
bro.
think
It
it was
wasn't
security,
even
bro.
a cop,
Yeah,
bro.
it
It
was
was
even a cop. It was
security.
just security just trying to get us out.
Mm,
It was
okay.
already after hours, so.
Yeah.
And you guys got paranoid? Because I
Yeah,
remember,
the
I
paranoid
remember
thing.
the my cousin. He said he
Yeah.
fell in quicksand.
Remember he fell?
Yeah, he got his shoe
Bro,
taken away, bro. I felt
Sergio,
bad, bro. I was like,
No, I felt pretty good after that. I mean, shout out to the homie. Sorry about that, but like,
Yeah.
bro, that shit looked funny because when he came home, he's like, "Nah, bro, I fell in quicksand." And I'm like, "Damn, bro, you got fucked up. You're all
Bro,
covered in mud." I'm
Sergio
like, "Go
looked
change
funny
your
as
like, go
hell,
take a
bro.
shower, bro."
Bro, Sergio looked like he was in Call of Duty.
Like, how did it all happen? Like,
I don't know. We
Whoa,
just
whoa.
started running, bro.
what made you guys start running out of the car? Like, how did that build up? Like, what
I don't
happened?
know. I think
Bro,
just one of us just
I
said
think
it.
we seen the lights.
Yeah.
At
Lights?
first they were white. I think
Yeah.
at first they were white.
And then we
And
just
then
got scared.
yeah, and then when we saw
We-
it closely, it was like
We thought it was a police, bro. And we just
Yeah.
did. So we didn't want to get a ticket.
I don't know. It was just like after hours.
So,
and then, like, we were just.
It was
trying
the police, and you
caught.
guys started to
I
dip.
don't know if it was, bro. But like I don't
Yeah,
know.
you gotta talk a little bit closer.
Like
'cause
I
they
don't know.
hear
I
you.
don't know if it was, but I think so. I don't know. I don't care though.
Even if it, I mean, well, yeah, it wasn't your car or
Bro,
whatever.
I mean, it wasn't my
But-
car, but obviously, bro. Like
So you guys were
Who
paranoid
wants to
about the
get a-
police, and you guys left
Yeah.
the car there when they can just find it easier versus driving off.
he just what I was
I don't
feeling,
know,
I don't
bro.
know.
It was
He just
just-
left, and then we just did after that.
Damn,
We just cooked, bro.
those
Yeah.
weird memories or
Yeah,
moments.
It was just funny. I think everyone was just paranoid that time.
How far did you guys run into the woods?
I
But
don't
we
know,
ran
bro.
like a good
Bro,
20
we were
minutes, bro. 20, 30
my
minutes,
cousin
bro.
was going
Into the-
crazy. He was just running straight
just
forward. He was
going.
not looking, but
He
he
was
said
just going.
running, but he left everyone behind. I was like, all right.
So when it came to the car, you guys go back and no one was there. How did that
I
happen?
think he was driving, wasn't he? I think
Yeah.
he was driving. It was his.
Oh, it was
whip.
his car, the cousin's
Yeah,
car.
And then so we just had to
What the
wait. Like I
fuck?
don't know. Then once everything was done.
But
like,
one of the homies just hid behind the fucking
Yeah.
the tree
the
trunk.
tree. Yeah,
tree?
it was like a.
Oh,
He
the,
just
the,
hid
the
behind
tall
tree,
dude.
bro.
Oh man,
Yeah, it was funny.
behind the
Yeah.
fucking tree.
But yeah, bro. What you think about the podcast?
Pretty good.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good, bro.
bro.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good. Well, I guess you guys got anything else, or that's
Me?
we are getting to towards the time
Yeah.
limit.
Yeah.
But anything else, you guys want to share
No.
tonight? No?
No.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoy. Take care.